This podcast is part of Another Happy Studios,
the home of podcasts with passion.
Ahoy, me hearties, and welcome to Still Got Legs, a Doctor Who Rewatch podcast brought to you by the scallywags over at Another Scurvy Studios. I'm going to be real with you all. I'm aware the Pirates connection is quite loose on account of the episode basically just having some ships and swords in it. But it was either this, or me translating some stupid rhymes into 17th century Chinese, which I didn't feel all that comfortable with after trying it out to myself in private. Anyway, enjoy the episode. It certainly is an episode of Doctor Who.
Okay. Hello and welcome to Still Got Legs. That was the first time I heard that, everyone. Hello and welcome to Still Got Legs, a Doctor Who Rewatch podcast brought to you... Wait, no, I always say this wrong. Fuck's sake. It's because my notes are fucked up. Hello, everyone. Welcome to Still Got Legs, the only Doctor Who Rewatch podcast in the world that, legally speaking, is not true. There are many great others, and you should listen to them, as well as this one, though. My name is Nathan, and as always, I'm joined by my wonderful companion as we go on this fantastic journey through time and space and rewatch all of Doctor Who for now. Hello, Lawrence. Oh wait, also Alan Z. Geronimo, brilliant, Clara.
There we go. You got it all out.
Alan Z. Geronimo, Clara, brilliant. There we go.
I feel like you might need to rewrite your intro section of your notes page.
Soon, as in like within the next 2 weeks.
Well, within the next 2 weeks, definitely. But
yeah,
if you wanted a smooth transition, just because you do seem to be stumbling a bit lately, where you haven't in the past.
It's just because I have like two sections of it, and to be honest, I don't know why I have this. I have a section marked intro, which says, "Hello and welcome to Still Got Legs, a Doctor Who Rewatch podcast brought to you by Another Happy Studios," which is what I do once every 2 weeks when I do the thingy intro. And then I have another section underneath that marked intro, which says, "Hello everyone and welcome to Still Got Legs, the only Doctor Who Rewatch podcast." So yeah.
Look, I'd be lying if I said I haven't tripped myself up on the minor differences between them every now and again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't have much of a better system, to be fair. It just takes me a few times, and I usually cut out if I do it wrong.
To be honest, most of the time I don't even need it. Like I never even read this if I'm doing like the intro, like the main intro up top. I don't know why it's there, to be honest, but
I just know it. I know.
Yeah.
Fucking. There's the joke. I'd forgot it now. So,
okay.
Yeah, I wish I didn't say anything.
Muscle memory, innit? Just slips in. Lawrence, I've got some wonderful, fantastic news for you.
Oh my god, I fucking love news. Go on.
Would you like to listen to Still Got Legs episodes a week before everyone else?
Oh my god, Nathan, I would. That sounds like music to my ears.
Well, give me £5.
Hang on, and me. I want £5 as well.
No, just me.
Oh wait, hang on. Well, I'll settle for us both receiving a crisp £2.50.
Okay, yeah, that's fair. That's fair. Yeah,
before taxes and before fees.
before Patreon get there.
Yeah,
okay.
Which is crazy. If you ever sat there thinking, "Hey, £5, that's a bit much."
Yeah,
we see so little of that £5. Please.
Anywho, yes. So look, the live streams are now a week ahead. So by the time you're listening to this, we will have already done Power of the Doctor. We've already streamed Power of the Doctor on this last Friday. But if you want to hear our first episode on Torchwood, which we'll be live streaming that this Friday, assuming you're listening to this the week it comes out, then hey, get on Patreon if you're not already, £5 a month. And hey, we're live streaming these episodes a week ahead of the regular feed now. By the time this comes out, we should be caught up on that, okay?
Look, God willing, all right?
Yes.
We're putting our best foot forward. We're actively trying to get ahead. I remember that time I'd just come back from having a kid, and there were like 6 episodes queued up and ready to go, and we've just been chasing that high ever since, to be honest.
Yeah, it's
God,
good.
that felt good. But yeah.
Did it feel good for everyone to have an episode actually come out at 10 o'clock on Monday?
Right, I'm going to get ahead of this, right? Nathan
anyway,
does a lot
let's
less
move
editing
on.
than I do.
Let's move on. Okay.
All right, Nathan, what you been up to today? What you been doing? You been chilling?
I went to the doctor's, Lawrence. I told you earlier.
Oh, on account of your bizarre penis. I remember
talking
now.
about my bizarre. I don't think that was said on episode. First of all,
I am now realizing that is absolutely that was a post stream nugget. Another reason to pay us £5 to hear us talk about Nathan's bizarre penis.
No, which I guess is technically true.
But what Nathan isn't prepared for is that it's now going to be a regular segment. What we're going to do from now on is we're going to finish the stream and straight onto Nathan's dick. What do we reckon?
I'd just like to clarify, not that it would matter if it was, okay, but I did not go to the doctor for anything related to my penis, okay?
But don't shame folks that do need to
No,
go to the doctors
look,
for
I've
their
been to the
penis.
doctor for my penis before. We was talking about this earlier.
We were, yeah.
Okay, there's sometimes you got to get yourself checked out, okay? Nothing
We
wrong
were
with
discussing how awkward it either was or wasn't, depending on how much you feel like you want to share.
it. It very much was very awkward. Yeah.
What it sounded very awkward. If
Incredibly
I'm honest.
awkward. Anyway, that's a story for another day, maybe. What have you been doing? Played Sniper Elite, I bet.
Oh, come on, man. Don't be outing me on the
Yeah.
podcast as well. Look, I've been playing Sniper Elite, right? I'm not going to apologise for having such an insatiable hatred for Nazis that I need to play a game to get that hatred out. You know?
I thought they were your fellow men.
No, come on. They're not my fellow men. If they
You
are,
love them.
If they are my fellow men, then they're going to have big problems with me because I was killing like 100 of them today in Hitler's own private ranch, Nathan. He
won't be very fan. He wouldn't be a fan of that. You kill Hitler in those games?
Yeah, well, you can. It's like an alternate timeline situation about killing.
Like
Hitler.
a Hitman sort of thing, where they're like,
Yeah,
hey, now you can kill Eminem or whatever. You know, Hitman's always like, now you can kill Eminem.
Yeah, you can have. Do you want to kill Eminem? You can have him. He's there. He's in this room.
Look at him. He's got his Slim Shady mask on. You can kill Eminem.
He has. You can put some poison in his cup or whatever.
Oh, yeah. That's good stuff. I think there was you could kill Santa Claus at one point on Hitman.
Yeah,
it was like
I think
a Christmas
Santa Claus
event.
Yeah, I think that can happen.
That's good stuff.
I would like to see Hitman get a bit more political and kind of enter into like imagine a Lee Harvey Oswald mission where you get to
You assassinate JFK.
the target. Yeah.
Okay. You gonna would it be too soon for a Trump assassination attempt mission?
It would be too soon, but also extremely enjoyable, and I'd play it.
It'd be very funny just to see
Yeah.
their reaction to that. Quite frankly,
I think would it be funny or would it just be more endless discourse?
I mean, yeah, it would be, but isn't everything
Just another thing to tune out every day, I think. Yeah,
that's true. That's true.
Oh, sad. Nathan, speaking of sad, what episode are we talking about today?
Tells us how you really feel. Lawrence, today we're talking about episode 174. That's it is series 13, episode 8, written by Ella Rhodes and Chris Chibnall. Swap there. Usually Chibnall puts himself first, but not this time. Wonder why. Directed by Hao Lu Wang. I did look up the pronunciation of that. Please give me a round of applause.
Well done, Nathan. Good job.
I'll wait. Where's my round of applause?
Oh, okay.
Thank you.
There you are.
It is, of course, Legend of the Sea Devils. The amount of times this week I've typed out Legends of the Sea Devil and then had to delete the little S on Legends. I've been
Okay.
Annoying. But
That
it's
does
just
sound
one
annoying.
singular legend. Okay.
Yeah. Just a legend. Just one legend.
Yes.
Because even though they are a returning villain, there's only been one story that's clearly legendary enough.
And I think we can all agree this is a legendary episode. This is one.
I think so, yeah.
One for the books, I reckon.
Look, would you like to hear my general thoughts, Nathan?
Lawrence, I'd love to hear your general thoughts.
I have never seen this episode prior to today.
Have you not?
Never.
You
Not
said that
once.
the other day and I was equally as shocked.
Yeah, it is a shocking fact, right? A man who hosts a Doctor Who podcast is not familiar with every single episode. Look, it's not perfect, it's far from it, and I've never seen this. But there is a reaction to this episode.
Ooh.
There is a reception surrounding this episode.
Ooh.
It's largely agreed on as I think we've got multiple Discord messages. I'm sure emails claiming this is the worst ever episode of Doctor Who.
He's gonna say it, folks. Get ready. No hot take from Lawrence incoming. Lawrence loves this episode.
Right, I'm getting ahead of this. Right, the effects are bad and the editing is fucking abysmal.
Tells
right?
how you really feel.
It's hard to watch in certain things. The worst episode of Doctor Who ever? Show me how. I don't get it. I don't understand the hatred for it. It's bad. I'm not saying it's a good episode, but there is a general consensus surrounding this story that I watched it and I was expecting a complete and utter dumpster fire.
Okay.
I was expecting something borderline unwatchable to the point
I think
where
this is probably a case of then your expectations
Yes.
being like everyone, dogpiling on it saying
Yeah.
you're expecting pure, utter dumpster fire, dog
Like
shit garbage.
unwatchable Drek shit kind of stuff. Look, I'm not saying it's good.
Yeah.
Because it's not, but there's I think there's worse. I think there's definitely worse episodes.
What would you say? Gun to your head, gun to your dick. Okay.
Oh, no. Can I go to the doctors for it?
No doctors allowed here. Okay. The only doctor we're allowed is Doctor Who.
Okay. All right.
Gun to your head, gun to your dick. What is the worst episode of Doctor Who that you have seen?
The worst ever episode of Doctor Who.
If it's not this, what is worse than this?
I struggle to. I hate the conversation around Kill the Moon, but it does have that banger scene at the end that you like.
I love that scene.
I know. It's definitely one from this era. What was the one that was fucking horrendously unwatchable? I think it was a Series 11 one, and we were like, "This is bad. This is
right." Battle of Ranch Chicken Bacon Mayo.
No, it wasn't that one. It was part of the Flux, I think. Actually, it wasn't a Series 11. It was the one. Yeah, no, I remember. This is
the last of the Flux.
No, there is a gun to my head and there is a gun to my balls. So I'm just getting ahead of this, and I'm saying this now. It was that episode of the Flux where the Doctor was like stuck in a time stream, and all she did the entire episode was just visit every companion and go, "I'm working on it," and then
that's
left.
the worst episode of Doctor Who.
It's not. Look, there's
Orphan
a gun to my head.
55?
Which one was Orphan 55? Oh, the capitalism.
Jay from In-Betweeners?
Yeah, that was pretty bad as well. Worse than this, I think. Yeah, fuck it. I'm going to say Orphan 55 then, yeah.
Okay. That's what you're saying is the worst episode of Doctor Who.
Probably. Look, I don't like making these bold kind of declarations. I don't know what's the word. It depends on the day, I guess, but...
Okay. But worse than this, though?
It's definitely worse than this. Yeah,
okay.
This for me is... Look, it's not an amazing episode of Doctor Who. It's not a good episode of Doctor Who. Is it the worst ever to the point where genuinely, like, it seems almost a universal shared opinion? No, I can't see that. I really can't.
I will say it is not the worst ever episode of Doctor Who, okay?
What do you think there is worse?
The End of Time Part 1 is the worst episode of Doctor Who, okay?
Fair
the
enough.
End of Time Part 1 is genuinely worse than this, okay? I hate that episode so much. It's so nothing. It's just a complete... I hate it because it's a mixture of ego and just time wasting, okay? That's all it is. It's so excessive. It's so gluttonous. It's just ego and time wasting to produce an episode that is largely irrelevant. There is probably a total of 5 minutes worth of story from that first part that actually matter to the story at all, okay?
It's very correct, yeah. It's just a lot of master setup, a lot of David Tennant kind of umming and ahhing about how sad he is.
It's
for a lot of
ego,
it.
okay? It's so just ego and gluttonous and horrible of an episode. Just such a complete nothing episode of Doctor Who.
Gluttonous is a crazy word, but it does fit. I'll give you that. Yeah.
It does. It's horrendous. The End of Time Part 1 is worse, in my opinion, for me personally, than this Legend of the Sea Devils. That being said, this is pretty dog shit, okay? This is pretty rough, okay?
Yeah,
usually
sure.
I watch these episodes twice, okay? I watch it once for myself, and then once that I get all my notes and everything and make sure I sort it away, okay?
Yeah.
I watched this episode last night, okay? And I was like, I am fucking not watching this again today.
Yeah, I'm fine with leaving this one.
This is a one viewing episode, okay? It's pretty rough. It feels so incredibly cheap, okay?
Oh god,
and
yeah.
not in a charming way the Doctor Who often can. It feels, which is bizarre because they've got like almost like classic looking monster costumes, and like they are looking like hokey in a way that classic monsters did, or even like early New Who monsters did, and everything like that, but with none of the charm of it. With just it's hokey, and it just looks cheap, really. It just, nothing about it has any charm whatsoever. Horrendously edited, some horrendous green screen moments, fight sequences where you can't tell what the fuck is going on because it's all shot so up close, and it's so quick cuts and shaky cam and everything else, and you don't have a fucking clue where anyone is. Some bad acting from supporting cast members, plot lines that go nowhere. Look, and then kind of cramming in like some actual meaningful stuff.
Yeah.
With the main cast, which feels, kind of hollow and empty given the rest of the episode, really. Like, the only bit of depth is from like these moments which are too few and far between throughout the episode. It's not a good time at all. It is pretty rough. There's some moments which I do enjoy, but overall, it's a rough go of it, I think.
Yeah, it can be an odd one to sit through. I think you're absolutely right. The nail on the head of it is, like, my God, this looks like someone with no budget could have done this, Like, it's pretty bad. There's several moments, like you say, with the green screen where Yaz and the Doctor, and like the Doctor's an animated character, that's what you want, and Jodie Whittaker's phenomenal at kind of giving off this kind of erratic persona where she's bobbing her head, turning all sorts, right, flailing her arms around. If you do that on a bad green screen and you fucking key it out poorly, oh my Lord, you just can't stop noticing it. It's like jagged around her hair. It's really bad in a way that it's been way better than this before. So I don't know why this one in particular was so like poorly conceived. I don't know.
It has been better than this before.
I don't know. The opening of Flux, it looks bad, but at least it's fucking like keyed out correctly.
I can't understand like why it looks so cheap or like where the budget gone, because this wasn't done in an era where the budget was minimal, No,
like,
it
wasn't.
The show had some I believe anyway. The show had some money behind it at this point, so I'm not really sure why it looks this bad. Is it just laziness? I don't know. I hope not. I don't like to think it is, but I'm struggling. I think it might be a case of shredded to bits in the editing bay, possibly.
I think that's what it is. I think what's happened is because it has been largely reported that this was hacked to fucking pieces, right? So there's probably an element of some VFX artists working on certain shots that then get dumped, and then they go, I'm just gonna phone this one in and we'll see if it even ends up in the picture lock. Like we'll see how that goes.
There was moments, I don't know if parts of this were reshot, but I got the sense that some moments were reshot because like it seemed to be like there was a moment on the opening where they're on the beach where it goes from like a wide shot and you can see Jodie and Yaz actually on the beach to then it going really close in on Jodie and it looking like a green screen behind her and stuff. I'm like, is this a reshoot? Is this? I don't know.
They'll never say. They'll never tell us.
Say. We'll never know.
But I think when you look at it with your eyes, you can tell. I don't think we need confirmation necessarily.
Yeah.
Nathan, where do we kick this wide open? Where do we start?
China.
Very good.
Thank you.
Oh my God. Donald Trump is here.
A very topical reference, as we'll say. Yes, China, a year of our Lord, 1807. Lawrence, what were you doing?
Oh, I don't know. Where was I in 1807? Probably not conceived of or even born. What about you?
Crazy. I was down the local. We're in China. There's a man, and he's like, "Hey, don't do that.
Don't do that." He says it with that much gusto as well. Hey, knock that off.
Hey, come on now. Come on now.
It's raining a whole bunch. Everyone in the village is going into their little shelters, right? They're getting undercover. They don't want to get soaked.
Yeah.
And there's someone who is quite dripped out, I will say.
Ooh.
Is patrolling the village, right? She's going down. She's like, right, I'm going to knock this fucking statue's block off, mate.
Who is this? Who is it?
Well, we don't know yet. Well, go on. Who is it?
Well, we don't know yet.
Okay, so we'll leave it there.
Yeah.
We'll park that one.
Yeah.
And basically there's a hoo-ha about this fella's off out and he's like, she's gonna hurt the statue. I'm gonna stop her from hurting the statue, basically.
This cunt's got some sort of investment in this statue, it seems. Yeah. It's like, hey, what is it he says? Like she can't, if anything happens to the statue, you know, like she can't hurt the statue or some shit.
Yeah,
like,
and then it falls to his son. He's talking to his son, and he's like, "It falls to you if I die or whatever the fuck."
Yeah, exactly. So good on him. So he's obviously gonna die. First of all.
It's just so fucking telegraphed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm going out to do this thing that might kill me. If I happen to die, you will take on my role in the story.
Yeah, that's good stuff, I reckon.
I think so.
Anyway, so this woman, she goes up to the statue. We see the statue. It turns out to be a sea devil, which is of course a classic monster that we all know and love, don't we, Lawrence?
Yeah, no, definitely. I know loads about the sea devils myself.
Yeah. You haven't even seen that sexy fish show.
I haven't even seen the sexy fish show, no, and I didn't watch it. I said I would, but I didn't do it. So go on, give me my punishment, my lashings.
Well, don't know. You're a dickhead. All right, that's your punishment. Okay.
Thank you, Nathan. give me more, Nathan.
No, stop this. I'll not engage in findom with you.
No,
okay?
come on, please.
No.
Something about this that confused me, and I'm going to ask you now, and I'm sure it does get answered in some episode that I've already seen or haven't seen, or who knows.
Okay.
At one point, the Doctor's like, "These are the original inhabitants of Earth."
Yes.
Isn't that the fucking
Silurians?
sexy dinosaurs? Yeah.
Silurians? Yeah, it's the same thing, basically.
Oh, so land, sea.
Yeah, kind of. Yeah.
Okay, sick.
Yeah. They don't. I don't think they ever mention that in Doctor Who at all.
Fair. It's just we're just.
But it's just it's just the same thing. But Silurians are on the land, sea devils are on the sea.
Well, look, I knew that and I got that. All right? So I'm glad I was clarifying.
Everyone's picked up on that, Lawrence.
Okay. Good. Well, I was letting the listeners know because there might be someone out there that's scared to ask. All right.
Yeah, it's
not me.
It's basically the same villain again, but like. Hey, can I copy your homework? But you know that meme.
But give me gills.
Yeah, but change it up so it doesn't look the same or whatever. You know.
Yeah, that's fair. That makes sense.
It's fine. It's fine. It's good stuff.
Yeah. So the statue is like they chip away at the statue a little bit and it explodes.
Well, she takes a little thing from it, doesn't she?
Yeah, like a little fucking piece of it or something.
Yeah, I don't really know. It's a little thing. Yeah. She takes a little thing.
She takes a little thing, and it explodes with some Power Rangers effects, and it looks fucking awful.
Yeah, and then do we see the actual sea devil inside it?
Yeah, because it kills the guy. Yeah.
Yeah. So it comes out, and then that guy's like, "Hey, stop touching my statue. That's my statue." Yeah. I said, "Stop that." And then she's like, "Fuck off, gun. I want this little thing." And then he's like, "Well, what if I do this?" And then he gets killed by the sea devil.
Then he gets killed. What if I do this? And then then he dies. Yeah.
The sea devil's got like a weird space sword.
Yeah, like some sort of glowy situation. It's kind of the thing that you unlock after like loads of side quests in Assassin's Creed.
Yeah.
It's one of them fucking glowy sort of sword situations.
Sword of Eden or some shit.
The Sword of Eden.
Yeah.
That's exactly what it is. Yeah. One of them kind of fucking look at me and my Prince of Persia sword that glows or whatever.
Prince of Persia is a dagger, Lawrence. Come on now.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's my bad.
Yeah.
Well, I was just clarifying for the audience.
Just clarifying what?
Shut up. We're moving on.
No. Let's lock in on that.
No, I don't want to do that. Let's lock in on this instead. The TARDIS lands on a beach, Nathan.
Whoa!
The Doctor and Yaz walk out, and my God, they got that shit on for real.
They do. I will say
Come on, give it this at least.
I was gonna say the costuming is on point for this episode, but some of it's on point.
Some of it,
yeah, some of it not so much. Okay, look, Doctor looks great. I love.
Yeah,
she's still wearing her Colettes and boots, but she's got this lovely little, like. I don't even know what you'd call it, really.
No, I'm purposely letting you call it something.
Like, I don't know. I genuinely have no idea. Like I don't know. Like, it's like a jacket, but not. Like, I don't know.
Do you know what it kind of looks like? It kind of looks like chef whites with a good, nice pattern on it.
Yeah, kind of. It's definitely like era and place appropriate. Like it does have the air of like something like you would see people in China at this time period wearing. I don't know what to call it though. Almost like a kimono, but that sounds wrong. You know?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure a kimono is Japanese as well.
A kimono is Japanese. Yeah.
Yeah. So, but something like that. Just know that both of us are too scared to officially name it. Yes. All right, because we don't want to get cancelled for saying the wrong thing.
But it looks nice. Okay?
Yeah, but that needs to be the defining line from this conversation. If you take anything away from it, it's that we think it looks nice, pretty, and we appreciate it.
I want to get one. I want to get one for myself. Okay?
I do too. I want like Schmidt's robe. When Schmidt comes out of Nugo and he goes, Friday night, gentlemen, is
It's
on.
Schmidt's kimono, which goes to like mid-thigh as well.
It's so high up.
Very good.
Yeah, Yaz has got that shit on as well, but I'll tell you who hasn't got that shit on, Nathan.
Dan the man.
Poor old Dan. He's drawn the short straw. To be fair, good crack from Yaz pranking him like this.
He's gone all out on the pirate look, okay?
Yeah.
He's gone all like fucking, 17th century, 18th century sort of pirate, yo-ho-ho looking ass. But,
proper stereotypical, you buy a pirate costume from your local party.
Oh, that's what it is. It's a spirit Halloween pirate costume,
Yeah.
It's good
I
stuff.
think he looks handsome. All right, he looks nice.
All right, okay. All
I'm
right.
just getting that.
I tell you what, we have we'll talk about that a little bit more. Well, we'll talk about that throughout the episode, I guess. But there's something that we've not long been discussing, but been discussing since the start of Flux.
Oh, it's so
beautiful, so crisp, so nice. Ooh, love that silence. And we get a bit of information about Dan, which we can talk about.
What do we get? What information?
I'll tell you when it comes up. Okay.
Okay. Oh. I know exactly what you're talking about.
You figured it out.
Yeah.
So
it's a rather charitable piece of information.
It is. I thought that's not true. But hey, especially if you take the 4 years into account. But look, we'll get to it. So yeah, Dan not necessarily looking his best. I don't necessarily mind it, but
he looks
not
okay.
as good as the Doctor and Yaz.
No,
say.
they have that shit on for real. This is good.
Yeah.
This is good Doctor Who looks from them.
Yeah, Dan says that apparently Yaz said that nautical would suit him, which isn't the case, clearly.
No, not the case. But I again, this is what I was kind of saying last week. They've got a relationship now. Like Dan and Yaz, they're
buddies.
mates. Yeah, they're good. They're good pals, which I appreciate.
They're good mates. They're like me and you. We're good mates.
We're good mates. Yeah. Sometimes you prank me. You get me to wear shit.
Do I?
No, I'm just
I was
lying.
going to say, I've never got you to wear anything.
I'm just lying, Nathan.
Okay, sorry.
You have your red trousers, which I like.
Leave my red trousers alone.
Your Obi-Wan trousers.
I don't have them anymore.
I know.
Everyone doesn't wear red trousers. What are you talking about?
I like your red trousers, Nathan.
Okay.
Lego Obi-Wan wears your red trousers, doesn't he?
Everyone has red-ish boots.
Yeah, but in Lego, because they can only work with so much,
I guess.
they have to just give him red trousers, which I appreciate.
Okay, sure.
So the Doctor's earring gets yanked for some reason. I largely didn't really understand this bit.
I think this was the reshoot shot that I noticed before.
Oh, when the Doctor's like, ow, my bloody earring or whatever.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah. Maybe. And they start skimming stones, which also just start going off haywire or whatever.
Oh, yeah, they're like, hey, you're shit at skimming stones all of a sudden. I've never successfully scam a stone in my life.
Scam a stone?
That's the past tense version of it.
Is it? I didn't.
I'm going to say it is.
This is like that time on the show when we once said heath and thought it was the funniest thing in the world.
That's good stuff. Heath
the
is still
plural
good
of
stuff.
horse.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, I've never done that either. I see people do it and they're like, oh, the technique, it's all in the wrist, right? And I'm like, clearly you do more wanking than me, all right? Because I can't nail that one down.
Great.
They do hear some screaming though, so off they run to investigate, as is classic Doctor Who fashion.
What is it?
It's the Sea Devil. He's just scrapping everyone in the village. He's just murdering everyone, basically.
He is, yeah. He's having a great old time. And then the Doctor's like, hey, stop right there, Sea Devil.
Yeah.
And then the Sea Devil in question is like, land parasite.
Yeah.
And she's like, all right, let's not call each other names, which seems a bit hard.
Yeah. A bit hypocritical, doesn't it?
Yeah. And it's interesting because they clearly point out that, like, and this is sort of a thing in the Sexy Fish show as well, that, like, Sea Devil is a slur. Like,
oh, right. Okay.
Yeah. It, like, think about it. Like, devils, you know? Like,
yeah.
It's 100% like a slur. And even that, like, fucking the reaction that he had to it, calling her land parasite after it as a rebuttal, but then they still use that term throughout the episode. You know, they still just call it a sea devil, which they don't do in the Sexy Fish show. So
well, that's nice.
Know.
I think it's nice to not do slurs, to be honest, even if you may have differences.
Yeah,
right? Slurring is not the way.
Shall we say sea devil throughout the episode?
Well, they're not real, so I
Or
don't
will
necessarily
we-
have a problem slurring them out.
Wow. Wow.
Well, I'm not the doctor. I don't have to worry about this.
You sound like a man who's more than happy to say
Sand people.
Yeah, that's exactly what I was
I
thinking
know,
of. But
I know, because
couldn't-
it's your
I couldn't-
favorite point of reference for a fictional slur.
I know, but not sand people. What's the
Tusken
slur?
Raiders.
Yeah, no. Yeah, Tusken Raiders. Yeah, yeah.
Boba's mates.
Boba's mates. Yeah. I watched that, and I didn't watch that episode, but I watched the episode where they go to Tatooine.
Are you rewatching the Mandos?
We're watching Mando. Yeah, I watched the Gunslinger episode where.
Is that the Cobb Vanth one?
No, it's in season 1 when they have to do the bounty with Fennec Shan.
Oh, and not Han Solo is there.
Not Han Solo is there.
Yeah, I remember.
He's like, I'm not Han Solo. I'm sitting
not
in Han
Han Solo."
Solo's seat. You know?
But I'm not Han Solo.
I'm not Han Solo. Yeah. Yo ho ho and a bottle of rum. Listen to the ads so I can feed my tum.
One question I have for you.
Okay.
Why does the Sea Devil's mouth not move when it speaks?
This is why I think it looks cheap. Okay.
It looks
It's-
rough as shit, doesn't it?
I'm like, is it supposed to be some psychic thing? Like
Because they add an effect to it,
Do they?
Kinda, yeah, there's this kind of like ethereal, like when he speaks and he's like, I don't know, I'm a sea devil or whatever, and you can kind of hear this like kind of to it.
Okay.
But I was kind of just like, well, they're hearing it though, aren't they? And its mouth
Yeah.
is moving.
It does have a
tiny.
mouth, okay, and it kind of moves, but it doesn't move with like what it's saying. Though.
It kind of just goes up and down, and
Yeah.
not really. You can see it's like a hand is wedged in it, and it's kind of going.
This is what I think. Like it just looks cheap. It doesn't work. I don't know. Again, I've not seen Classic Who. I've not seen any Sea Devil stories in Classic Who, so I don't fully know if it's like, because they don't say it in this episode if it is like a fucking a telepathic thing or something like that.
No, don't mention it.
I don't think they say that in the Sexy Fish show, so I don't think that's the case because they're just talking. They're like, "What's up, boys? We're talking."
What's up, boys? We be chatting
What's
out
up,
here.
boys? I'm Tish Jones. We're talking. You know?
Oh yeah,
Like,
Tish Jones is in it. Yeah,
Yeah, she's
Classic
a sexy
Tish.
fish.
She's a sexy fish. I didn't know she was a fish in it.
She's a sexy fish. She's like, look at me, I'm a sexy fish.
That is sexy, to be fair.
Yeah. So yeah.
So yeah,
I don't know. Looks cheap, but
yes,
what are you gonna do?
nothing much to be honest. The episode's shot and released.
Yeah. I'm sorry, Dom. Nothing I can do about it.
I can't do anything about it, even if I
Yeah.
wanted to, which I don't. But yeah, so basically,
What happens there? Do we have a bit of a scrap?
yeah, they catch it in a net, don't they?
Yeah.
and the doctor goes now, and they all do a plan which they just never agreed on doing.
That's good stuff.
Yeah, they just instinct like, look, I get it, right? Companions pick up the tricks of the trade in the TARDIS adventures. I understand that.
Yeah,
But
when the doctor says now, they just know instantly.
They
oh, this
instantly
is the
get it.
net trick. We all know this one.
and it's convenient it was standing right on this net this whole time, like it was a
Yeah.
fucking Looney Tunes character. But then what I like about it is it's so fucking pointless because then 5 seconds later they pull
Yeah.
out the fucking the Sword of Eden or whatever he is
Yeah.
anyway, and he just goes, that can't contain me.
Yeah,
Awesome. Why,
Great.
why did we do that then?
yeah, that's good stuff. Is that where a big like ship comes up? And he's like, "Oh look, this is my big ship."
Oh, and he does his big Mario jump.
He does his jump, which is very funny. But he's got like a big like Flying Dutchman ship, like a big
Yeah.
like a Davy Jones ship sort of thing. That looks fine, I guess.
Look, the ship, it's got a little spooky, ethereal glow to it. You know what it
Yeah.
reminded me of? It reminded me of those fun little, is it the first SpongeBob movie that they did? With Davy Jones and his little, and his
Davy
green
Jones
glowing
locker.
ship. Yeah.
Where isn't in SpongeBob isn't Davy Jones' locker like a gym locker or
yeah,
something?
it's a locker. Yeah. It's
He's got like his gym socks in
like a
there
high
or
school one that
something.
smells a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
SpongeBob's
That's good
goated,
stuff.
man. SpongeBob's such a fun fucking show.
SpongeBob is very fun. Yeah.
Oh, have you seen new SpongeBob? I haven't.
No. I haven't watched SpongeBob in years, man.
We should get into SpongeBob. We
Didn't
should do a
SpongeBob die?
Sorry?
Like the voice of SpongeBob.
Oh, Tom Kenny? I think
Yeah,
is.
I think I'm.
I've
Maybe
gotta
I'm
Google
wrong.
it now. I've
I
gotta-
thought the original voice of SpongeBob died, and it's been a new guy for a while.
I know it is Tom Kenny. He apparently is alive. He's 63 years old.
Is he the OG?
Yeah, since the debut in 1999. Yeah,
Crazy.
good on him.
Crazy.
Good, I'm Tom Kenny.
That's SpongeBob, isn't it?
Yeah, that's it. That's
Yeah.
You should be the next guy after
I
Tom
should
Kenny
be the
dies.
next guy.
Yeah.
I
Maybe
know
we should move on Tom Kenny.
Is it the guy who voices Mr. Krabs? He's in Star Wars, isn't he?
Is he Mr. Krabs?
Is it Mr. Krabs? It's either Mr. Krabs or Patrick, and he's in both Ahsoka and Star Wars Rebels.
He is played by Clancy Brown.
Yeah.
Who is also in The Punisher as well, and also
Is
the
he in The
Penguin
Punisher?
series.
Star Wars.
I can't see him in Star Wars. He's in Invincible.
Who's he? Invincible? Conquest?
I don't know. Doesn't say.
No.
I can't. Oh, he's in the Clone Wars.
He's in the Clone Wars?
Yeah.
Who is he in the Clone Wars?
Oh, I'm gonna have to type it in now. Clancy Brown Star Wars. We're gonna find out whether it kills me, Nathan.
I'm sure he's in Ahsoka and Rebels.
Oh, he voices Savage Opress
Oh, that's Maul's brother.
in the Clone Wars, playing
Savage Press.
Savage, my band.
Yeah.
Like a fashion thing. What's that thing?
What?
So Savage. The it's like a perfume or some shit. You don't know it. We can move on. It's fine.
Okay.
He plays Berg in The Mandalorian.
Who the fuck's Berg?
I don't know. Me when I'm berging out.
All right.
He portrays Governor Ryder Azadi
Yeah,
in
that's
Star
it.
Wars Rebels and
Yes.
Ahsoka. Yeah.
Told you. I was right.
You were right. Good on you.
Yeah.
God, he's had a storied past in Star Wars, to be fair to him.
Good on him. So a big ghost ship appears. He does his stupid jump, which is quite funny to watch.
Yeah, it's just what I like about the jump is it kind of gets him into position for a jump, and then from that point onwards, it's just a PNG being moved.
Yeah, PNG drag.
Yeah, which is really funny.
Wahoo!
Which, to put it into perspective about how much work went into this and how much budget it had, I'm capable of this. I'm capable of editing this. So yeah. Maybe I'll do it. Maybe I'll make this a TikTok and I'll recreate it.
Okay, sure.
Yeah, so his ship comes in. Yaz busts out some MCU dialogue, which I appreciated. Right, there's a fair bit of MCU dialogue in this, so I'll touch back in on this later.
Now, what do you mean by MCU dialogue?
Like
do they
like
say, "Hey, Iron Man, where's the arc reactor"?
Where's the arc reactor? No, it's the MCU dialogue. You know the age-old meme of the "he's behind me, isn't he?"
behind
kind
me,
of
which I
fucking-
don't think has ever been said in an MCU movie,
no,
apart
but-
from Deadpool and Wolverine as a joke.
As a joke, no, it's not. It's never like that nailed on, and people do overblow this, but it's just a kind of catch-all term for this specific kind of dialogue.
It's the vibe.
Which kind of infests any sincere moment in a lot of things, and it's just like, what if we made this a little goof?
Yeah.
Where Yaz, the guy Mario jumps out of here, the Sea Devil ship fucks off, and Yaz goes, "We're never getting that beach holiday, are we?" So, all right, Yaz.
That's quite fun.
Bigger fish to fry, Yaz. You're standing in a village of slaughtered innocent people, but fine.
Yaz is worried about her all-inclusive. And there's literally bodies littering the ground next to her.
She's standing next to the smell of rotted corpses. And by the way, in the opening of the episode, there were children in this village as well. So Yaz is standing next to the corpses of kids going, "Doctor,
Come on. We had 14 days booked in Lanzarote. All right.
I want a pint by the pool."
Nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday, okay? Come on, you can't have this. This is outrageous.
Can't believe it, Yaz. Fucking hell. Get some perspective, will you?
Yeah.
So
I'll be good TikTok that man, though.
yeah, don't worry. I made some notes now.
Okay, good.
I'm really giving you everything you need to succeed here.
Okay.
So yeah, hang on. I will have to mark this down now.
Yeah, now you got no time code to give me. Come on, man.
Right, so they find the guy from the beginning that was like, "Don't touch my statue. That's my favorite statue," or whatever.
He's dead.
He's dead. He's been gassed out by a biological weapon situation, which is
All right. I thought he got stabbed. Didn't he get stabbed?
Yeah, but then because he got gassed as well. The gas is.
He got gassed and stabbed.
Yeah, pick one, innit?
Oh, that's crazy, man.
You don't need both, mate. But
I know.
I guess that's the sword of Eden, isn't it?
Yeah, that is the sword of Eden for you.
Yeah. Sometimes you got to get stabbed and gassed.
True.
But the doctor, his son steps in and has a pop. He's like, the burden of protecting this statue that no longer exists falls to me, so I'll do something now.
And also, you killed my father. Prepare to die.
To be fair, that's
Inigo,
probably more it.
Yeah, Inigo Montoya looking at us. And then he's like, "Hey, fucking the mysterious. Excuse me. The mysterious woman is like, "Hey, you want to die like him, you little bitch?
Yeah,
I'll kill you. What if I kill you?" And the doctor's like, "Hey, stop that, or I'll kill you." And then she's like, "Hey,
stop that, or I'll kill you."
Yeah, but basically, this is where she introduces herself. I may get the pronunciation of this wrong. I should have looked this one up, to be honest.
Wow.
Zhang Yi Sao is what I believe what she's more commonly known as throughout history. But this episode refers to her as Madam Ching, which I know is also a bit of a controversy because it's like the
really?
Yeah, it's like the anglicized, the westernized like version of her name rather than using the more accurate version, I guess.
They've given her a name that's easy to pronounce.
Yeah, well, which is a name of hers, but it's still it might be that possibly the pronunciation is incorrect. I think Ching is often in Cantonese or Mandarin often spoken as Qing. Oh wait, no, that's not right. No, it's spelled Qing but pronounced as Ching, so that is correct.
Right.
Yeah.
So
get that.
So where do we go from here, Nathan? What do you think, in your humble opinion, is what we should refer to her as?
Probably
because look, I'm full disclosure, I've gone for Pirate Lady for
probably Zheng Yi Sao is her more common, is more what she's known as throughout history. I also think this is getting ahead as well, but like this is a very interesting person from history who you wouldn't get the sense of it from this episode of Doctor Who, because they do her quite dirty. I think she was literally like known as like the best pirate of all time. Like she has a really fascinating history, has a really fascinating story. Do go on, did a great episode on her if you want to listen to that. But yeah, you really don't get the sense of that. In fact, you get kind of the opposite sense of that from this episode. You get the sense that she's a bit shit at being a pirate, really.
Yeah, I'll be honest, when the episode's getting her to like pull fucking help from Dan to like man the crew and stuff, it's a little bit, it didn't give me the sense that this is an amazing, competent fucking pirate.
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Sounds like the episode dicked her, basically, which is unfortunate.
It unfortunately did. But yeah, the Pirate Queen, she's here.
She's here, and she's looking for the lost treasure of Fleur de la Mar or something.
Whoa, this sounds like some Uncharted shit.
It does, yeah.
Yeah.
Bro who's played one Uncharted game for real.
I played 3!
Yeah, but in the span of like a week, dude. Your brain must be mush right now, to be fair.
It is. I'm so Nathan Drake pilled.
Bro's just been getting in exploding barrel fights and gunning down 1 billion people in one.
I don't think there's any exploding barrels.
No, there are in the first one. Remember that barrel sequence when you're on the water and you keep driving?
That is in the first one. Yeah. Okay, yeah, that's fair.
Fuck that game, dude. I hate that game. The first one sucks so bad.
I'll talk about it on Still Got Rex, Lawrence, not on this episode of Doctor Who.
And where can people find Still Got Rex,
on
Nathan?
patreon.com/Still Got Legs. £5 a month.
We're so clean with it, aren't we? What an integration. So yeah, she's seeking the lost treasure of Fleur de la Mar, which was basically...
Ooh, what's that?
It was this treasure that sunk...
Who knows? Who cares?
Yeah, look, there was a guy, right? I've written his name down somewhere. But there was a guy. I'll get to his name later, right? Because
fake.
It's
Jihan. Yeah, fake guy, not real guy.
Oh, fake guy.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. They're like, hey, in this episode about an actual interesting real life pirate, let's spend quite a lot of the time talking about this fake one who doesn't exist.
Who, I'll be honest, look, I don't mean to be rude and the bearer of bad news, but is a more interesting character as well.
Well, there you
wow.
go. There you go.
Anyway, yeah, so Jihan's lost this fucking treasure, right? In the 16th century. He got it, he found it, but then his ship sunk. And ever since, all these pirates have been on the fucking lookout, basically for this treasure, because it's a considerable fortune, a sizable booty, you might say.
Oh, I love a bit of booty.
I know you do.
And I'm not just talking about treasure. Am I right, boy?
Oh, very good, very, very good.
Arse.
Bottom,
if
posterior for the gentleman among us.
Rear end, if you're nasty.
Do it even far.
Lawrence!
Sorry, that was uncouth of me. Anyway, the chief sea devil was back with his boys, and he's buzzing.
Well, you're saying slurs.
Oh, I didn't mean to be.
No, it's all right. You can say it.
Oh, thanks, man. I
the
love
sea
slurring
devils.
out. So he's back with his boys, and he's like, "Thank you, boys, for answering the call. Right, you've all come out of hibernation. We're now also going to summon the Loch Ness monster for some reason. The
Yeah,
Loch Ness Monster's here.
what is this? Like,
Did you like that it was in the episode and then just disappears from the episode?
yeah, and it's never like explained what it is. I think the Doctor calls that a sea devil as well. They're like, sea devil.
It's a big
but then it's just like, why not do the Kraken? You know,
Yeah,
if you're doing
so
like
true.
fucking pirate lore and shit, why not like the Kraken or whatever? Like, just a big fucking
just a big bleh kind
There's
of
always
thing.
a bigger fish.
They call it the Hua Shen, I believe.
The Hua Shen.
The Hua Shen, which
Is that
good.
like a sort of like an Eastern sort of pirate lore thing, which I'm not familiar with?
I haven't ever.
Look,
heard
Lawrence,
it.
look up that phrase.
I'm looking up Hua Shen right
Hua
now.
Shen.
And I'll be
that
honest,
quite possibly like an Eastern
I'm
mythical
going to be
creature.
completely real with you. I'm seeing a lot of Chinese restaurants in the Google image search.
Lawrence, order me some chicken balls.
Jarvis, give me some chicken balls. Yeah, no, it's Huasheng most prominently refers to Huasheng fireworks manufacturing and display.
Put in Hua Shen monster.
Yeah, Huasheng monster. We're going to get to the bottom of this. Nathan, we're not going to get to the bottom of this.
Original design. Original.
It has to be, yeah. These
Okay.
design. This is
Well, in that
inconclusive.
case, I stand by what I said. Fuck it. Done. Okay. Stupid.
So yeah, fucking, he's back with his boys. They summon the big Loch Ness monster, and it kills a fisherman in a display of power.
Oh no.
Yeah, poor fisherman, man. He's just out catching fish as well.
Nah, poor guy.
Dan goes over to the son.
Yeah.
I never wrote down the son's name. I've got him down as the son in all my notes.
Yinki, I believe.
Yinki.
Yinki. Yeah.
Right, we'll go with that.
We can
Dan
just call
goes-
it the sun. It's okay.
Okay, thank God. Dan goes over in a touching moment. He gives him his condolences. He's like, "Sorry about your dad, mate. Shit's tough, right? I get
Yeah.
that. That's hard business." And without even thinking twice about it, the son just goes, "Come on, then. You're gonna help me go and fucking murder her." And Dan's like, "Hold on, I didn't. Hang on a second, fella. I weren't really keen on this." But off they go.
Yeah. Dan's
So-
like, I'm not supposed to wander off, but then he wanders off.
But then he wanders off. Yeah.
So good on him.
And then in the next scene, the doctor's like, "Yaz, you should have stopped Dan running off." Yaz weren't there, mate.
Yeah.
Yaz weren't there. Why don't you stop him running off?
And they're also like, fuck Dan, let's go.
Yeah. But like, it is quite funny because they're like, yeah, Dan shouldn't have run off, but he has run off. We're also going to run off, and it doesn't matter. Yeah.
To be fair, they're only doing a quick hop, all right? This is something I like, though.
I like
okay?
this too, yeah.
I like we're actually using the TARDIS, okay?
Yes.
Insane that we're actually using the TARDIS for once.
Going
okay?
back to the TARDIS mid-episode is an automatic cheat sheet for me to enjoy your episode at least 10% more.
Same.
Yeah.
Doesn't really work on this one though. But like it's good. I love it when the TARDIS is used and utilized, but yeah. TARDIS was in blue disc mode this whole episode, wasn't it?
Yeah, it was blue disc mode. Yeah, I thought so too.
I thought it looked really good this episode.
It does look very, very good. Look, I say this, right? I say this in an episode where we're largely saying negative things. This TARDIS has grown on me considerably in this.
Yeah, me too, actually.
Yeah, like it's not perfect and it is a bit cramped here and there and the design's a bit strange, but it provides an aura, a mystery kind of thing.
And they've done some interesting stuff with like the set design, like particularly during Flux.
Yeah.
Where it was like, you know,
it's so
it was all fucked up and the door was appearing
Yeah.
here, there, and everywhere and all that sort of stuff.
Yeah. Bit of body horror, but the TARDIS.
Yeah. There was like they did just like fix that very quickly, didn't they? But whatever, you know,
Well,
it's
to be
fine.
fair, they did fix it, but then it did have the consequences of setting off a big time loop.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Look, I think they handled the TARDIS well during that. I'm gonna say it.
Oh wow.
I don't mind putting my name on
Wow. Does it really feel? What's that? So, yeah, so Doctor and Yaz, they're going for a quick hop. They're like, hey, only have to see this the treasure of Delamere or whatever the fuck it is.
They're gonna go and get it basically because they've got no reason to get the pirate lady on side. So they're like, fuck it. If we get this treasure, then we can at least use it to bargain with her so that she's not standoffish with us.
Oh, also
essentially.
Doctor knows the pirate lady, and she's like, hey, big fan or whatever.
Oh yeah. The Doctor's always a big fan of these folks.
She loves history, you know.
Yeah. I will say this scene does provide us with something that maybe hit me slightly strange, right? Because if these are the original inhabitants of the Earth, right, a large part of the drilling two-parter in series 5, I want to say, Yeah, series
Was
5.
Silurian episode?
Yeah, the one that's set in 2020.
Also written by Chris Chibnall? I
Yes,
believe?
yes, yeah. So Chris Chibnall does understand this concept,
Yeah.
right? The Doctor's empathetic to the fact that, hey, this is your home planet.
Yeah.
You are
yeah.
entitled to it by nature of living and breathing. Whereas
Yeah.
in this one, the Doctor's like, they reckon that they were here first. Who gives a fuck? Like,
Does she
it's
say
oddly
that?
dismissive.
What does she say? Our slight wrinkle that if they were here before humans, they regard Earth as their own planet. But yeah, that's all
Regard
she
it?
really says about it, though.
That's the only. It's kind of it's lip service to a greater idea.
Yeah.
that they've done much better things within the past, and also just the word regard hits me wrong. Like they don't regard it. It's true. It is their home planet.
I think that's more a you thing, personally.
Okay,
I
alright.
don't. I see what you're saying. I do see what
Yeah.
you're saying, but I don't necessarily take it that way. really.
It's the word doesn't necessarily have that much weight to it. Kind of thing.
No, if it was like reckon or believe, then yeah,
alright, fair
100%. I don't think regard is like I regard this. I don't know, iPad as mine because it
Well,
is.
that's true. That I
Like,
guess so. I
Regard
take
is
that.
like say, I guess.
Okay,
you
all right.
know?
Well, in that case, I'm fine with it. But
Okay.
I will say they could have done a lot more with this idea, couldn't they?
Yes, I 100% agree because if I'm not mistaken, which I very well could be, because but I think this is kind of the only time it's brought up throughout the episode,
yeah, I think so.
and
too.
then like the Doctor's very much like "fuck off, sea devils, I'll fucking kill you," Like.
I understand they're coming in as aggressors. I get that. So
Yeah.
maybe that colours the Doctor's opinion a
But
little
as
bit.
did the Silurians,
Yeah, true. Yeah.
and like the Doctor was still all about diplomacy and whatnot. And again, that's just you haven't seen it. I would like you to have seen it so we could have
So we
little
can talk,
conversations
yeah.
about this. But that is very much a part of the Sexy Fish show. as
Okay, well, I'm glad that
is-
they've at least gone on to right that wrong necessarily then and
Yes.
do that a bit more in depth.
Yeah.
Anyway, so the Doctor, they come up with a plan to go and get the Flor de la Mar thing. And then they go do that, basically.
Why does Flor de la Mar sound... what am I thinking of when I hear
I don't know.
Flor de la Mar?
It sounds Italian, doesn't it, more than anything else?
It's not Spanish, I'd say. Flor de la Mar.
It is famous for being exactly what the episode says it is.
A treasure. A lost
yeah.
treasure. Does it have an origin? Is it Spanish?
Portuguese.
Ah, Portuguese.
Yeah, yes.
I lived in Portugal. Did you know that, Lawrence?
I did know that, yes. I've been your best friend for many years.
Obrigado.
Intervalo.
Intervalo.
Oh, that is funny. Mid-sentence intervalos is crazy.
That is crazy. Yeah.
Chopping it down the middle, down the line.
That's how we do it. That's how we do it.
So Dan and the Sun fella, they're sneaking onto the pirate lady's ship, right?
Whoa, what are they doing that for?
Well, he's all for murdering her, basically. He's like,
Oh,
Dan,
yeah.
you've come here to help me murder. And Dan was like, what? Well, I didn't realise we were doing that.
They just swam out to a ship into the sea, though.
Classic. Yeah.
How far are they swimming?
I don't know, but Dan's got all kinds of cholera
Yeah.
right now. Like,
Dan's got
Dan-
all kinds of cholera.
Dan is diseased up to the fucking eyeballs after
He
this.
probably
man.
is. Do you reckon like they have to get like I don't know, sort of tetanus shots or something? Like how, like you sometimes you go on holiday, you need your jabs and stuff.
Yeah.
Like, do you reckon the TARDIS sorts them out with like a quick jab before they go somewhere?
They should do that, shouldn't they?
Yeah.
Like in the door, the panel that does have the phone in it, they should also
Yeah.
just have like a fucking shot in there. They go right, just before we go in.
Just quickly sort them out, especially if they're going like back in time and there was like
Yeah.
plague was rife and
Well,
all this sort
it's
of
a
stuff.
time machine. You could technically
Yeah.
spread the plague out to be a universe fucking cataclysmic ending disease,
Yeah,
couldn't
that's
you?
true. And
Yeah.
you'd think the TARDIS could possibly cure all diseases, pretty much, couldn't it?
Well,
Well,
probably.
the Doctor did cure all diseases at one point, didn't he? In New Earth,
Oh, yeah, but that was because he had all the right medicine bags.
he had all those little packs of juice or whatever. Didn't he?
Yes.
He just mixed a whole lot of juice together.
That's medicine, Nathan.
Yeah.
Martha's there applauding from the side. I didn't know it was this.
No, it was
easy, she
Rose.
says.
It was
No, I know,
Rose.
but Martha's then the doctor later on, isn't she? Not the
Oh,
doctor.
okay.
Look, it didn't land.
I don't know. Yeah,
We
I
can
didn't-
move on.
It wasn't your best one.
No,
I'll
fair
say.
enough. Sometimes
Just
you
came off
get-
as you don't know Doctor Who. This guy doesn't know anything.
Oh, come on.
Oh, brother, this
Oh.
guy stinks.
Don't.
Bro got SpongeBob fish.
I hate getting SpongeBob fished. if I'm ever gonna get SpongeBob fished, I want it to be the guy that goes "my leg" in the background
Who's
of most
that?
episodes. In every single time an accident occurs in SpongeBob,
Yeah.
there's the same recording that's been there since like the fucking early 2000s, right?
Okay.
Of this one fish going "my leg," and it's really funny.
All right, that's good. That's
It's
good
like
stuff.
SpongeBob's Wilhelm scream, basically.
Oh, okay.
It's
That's
really
good.
fun. Yeah. So yeah, basically,
They sneak aboard this ship, don't they?
they sneak aboard the ship, and this is the moment. This is the highly contested moment, which you wanted to talk about with Dan.
Yes. This little boy, this little son boy,
Yeah.
he's like, hey, there's two of us here. Well, Dan's like, hey, we don't stand a chance killing all these pirates or whatever, of which there are none, by the way. Then,
How are we going to kill all these people? Dan slowly turns around. There's no cunt
there's
there.
literally no one on this ship, mate.
I think we'll be all right, to be honest, if we just stay here.
Yeah. And the little son boy is like, hey, there's two of us, and you must be pretty good at fighting if you survive to be, what is 70,
Yeah.
60? And then Dan replies with 42. He says, but he has a little think about it though, doesn't he?
Yeah.
As well.
So at first I thought the think was the little think was him lying.
I think he's definitely lying.
I think
okay?
he's definitely lying anyway, just by like.
If
come
he's
on.
not lying, then this is insane. This is the most insane plot point in the entire episode. He's not lying.
It's the least believable thing, isn't
Yes.
it? And that includes the Loch Ness
Time travel.
Monster.
That includes time travel, the monster, and everything else. Okay.
Look, the 4 year gap in Flux.
He would have been
Had we-
38 at the start of Flux if there's the case. There's
Dan,
no way.
you're lying, Dan.
There's no way.
Dan's gonna share a birthday party with Pete's World's Jackie Tyler. Both of them just fibbing about their age.
Exactly. Oh,
Yeah,
Crazy.
no, come on, Dan. Look, I looked it up. He is 60, John Bishop.
John,
So-
but he's 60 now. Okay.
He's 60 now, so let's put him at a generous early 50s, 55-ish, right?
Yeah.
If they want to cast him younger, let's go late 40s at a push, right? But you're not
still.
42, mate.
But even so, they're still. But like, all right, yeah, he would have been 50, 55, 54 around the time he filmed. Wait, he's 60 now. Flux. It'd have been about 53 when he filmed Flux. Okay.
all right.
Okay. No, not Flux. Sorry. See. Yeah. Sorry. Flux.
Okay.
Yeah. It'd have been about 50. Wait. No, he wouldn't. Hold on.
It's all bullshit anyway, Nathan.
It'd have been
He's-
about 53, 54 ish.
Okay.
Around the time he filmed Flux. Okay.
Okay.
And they're saying he was 38. That's incredibly generous.
That's very...
okay?
Look, I understand they didn't want to offend him, but my
But
lord.
it's okay.
Yeah, just go with the age the
Yeah.
man is in real
Doctor
life.
Who's always like, oh, look at you, you're ugly and you got a big nose or whatever. Apart from when David Tennant's there, obviously.
Yeah, then it's like, whoa, you're the sexiest man.
Oh,
ever
you're
lived.
so sexy and thin and hot, man.
Yeah, you're so thin and sexy.
Oh,
Whoa.
God. Whoa.
Gosh. Anyway, so yeah, good on him, Dan. If he believes that, then
Yeah.
that's fine.
Yeah.
but-
I think he's lying.
Yeah, he's definitely lying. Yeah.
He has to be lying.
But the pirate lady finds them and holds them at sword point.
Not sword point.
Sword point.
Sounds like a good place to get a beer. Hey, you going down sword point?
Going down sword point. You guys going to sword point today?
Yeah.
So yeah, she whisks them up, right? And the sun fella's still piping up about how he's going to kill her. Fella, look at your situation.
Yeah.
You are strung up, fucking arse over tit. But yes, Dan does do some good Doctor Who companioning here because he's like, you are all alone.
Yeah.
We could maybe do your pirating with you.
They figured out
like-
there's no crew to fight then, really.
Yeah, they did. They found
Yeah.
that out eventually,
They
and they
figured that
still
one out.
lose this battle,
Yeah.
which is funny. Yeah, so she offers the intruders a chance to live if they help her sail the ship to the location of the shipwreck where she can get the Fleur de la Mar.
Ooh, what's she doing that for?
To get the Fleur de la Mar,
Oh,
presumably.
good on her. It's all right then, yeah.
But hot on their trail, if that's how you describe someone materializing over 200 years in
I
the
do.
past. Yeah,
Yeah.
well, same, me too. I'm glad we share that definition.
I always say that, yeah.
Yeah. So the Doctor and Yaz materialize on Ji-Hun's ship, or at least the
Ooh.
location of, in 1533.
Probably just the same ship, isn't it?
It is the same ship. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
100% the same.
Which
Look,
I don't
care.
yeah, that's fine. That makes sense
You
from a
do
production
your
standpoint.
thing. Yeah.
Yeah.
Do you reckon it's the same ship that they used in the Sirens episode? Do you reckon?
No, I think that was like an actual shit, like a.
Oh, they did film something, didn't they? Yeah.
Yeah, like a tourist attraction ship. Like I think like they borrowed
Me and
or
all
something.
my mates down the Cutty Sark shooting
Yeah,
films.
when you go down the Cutty Sark, much like the cast of what's that movie with the girls who go to school.
The girls,
Centrinians? Yeah, Centrinians. They filmed on the Cutty
It's
Sark.
a crazy pull from girls who go to school, by the way.
Well, they do. They go to school.
No, I'm saying I'm proud of my ability to identify that.
I thought you was rinsing me. I'm like, they're girls and they go to school.
Where's the lie, to be fair?
And you
to
got it. Apt description. Okay.
So this is quite an interesting scene because everything we've been told is it seems a fib. He's kicking off all of his crewmates and he's like, go swimming or I'll fucking stab you, cunts.
He's like, I'm going to get you. Get out of here.
Get out of here. I'll bloody stab you if you don't get out of here.
And then the doctor's like, oh, no, this looks like a bloody crazy mutiny, if you ask me.
Not a mutiny, mate. He's doing it to himself. Whoa.
Yeah, she's wrong. She's an idiot. She's stupid, Lawrence.
Wow. Are you an idiot, Doctor?
She clearly is. Yeah, he's throwing all his crew all overboard. One of his mates there is like, hey, buddy, what's happened to you, boy? And then he's like, hey, jump or bloody leave or I'll kill you.
I've had enough of your lip, mate. Get fucked.
Yeah.
Yaha, fiddly dee. Listen to these advertisements for me. Yaz is appalled by the situation, but suddenly, Nathan, the big fish man arrives.
Not a big fish man.
I'm a fish man.
By the big fish man, you mean the Sea Deville?
Yeah, the Sea Deville, yeah.
Okay.
And he's like, thank you for emptying your ship for me.
Ooh,
right? Me and all my boys are going to use it now.
Yeah.
We, the fish people, need this ship.
Yeah.
Can't tell you why, but we do.
We need this big ship. And then he's like, hey, how does it feel to betray your own? And then Jihan is like, you're a bit of a cunt, aren't you? But what are you saying that for? And then he's like, you expect me to honor my agreement? And then he's like, get fucked, cunt.
Yeah, which
So
is
that's
nasty
good.
of him, to be fair. I personally, I think if you have an agreement, you should honor it.
Jihan yells betrayal, and then the Sea Devil yells victory. So that's good stuff.
Yeah,
that's
what are you
good writing,
expecting, boys? Yeah, I think so. Too. Yeah, I think good writing is when you yell the theme of the scene loudly.
Yeah, just state the objectives of this.
What I think we should do when we start every single podcast is just go like this, right at the start. We go comedy and plot summary.
That's good, yeah.
Yeah, I think so.
That'd get us there. Yeah.
I think it would. I think people
sums it up nicely for everyone, doesn't it?
I think so.
At the end of the day, sometimes you don't want to think, you know? You just want to have it just given to you, don't you?
This man wrote Broadchurch. Where's this man?
Look, I don't know. I don't know, but the fact that his name comes second.
Yeah, that's dirty, man. Don't do that.
Like, every time there's a Doctor Who episode, and maybe this is like a I don't know, like a rating guild thing or something, or like it has to be credited in a certain way. I don't know.
Yeah.
But every time there's a episode which is penned by Chris Chibnall and someone else, his name is always first. And this is the only exception to that, I believe.
Wow.
So I'm like, what does that say? You know?
Chibi, come on.
I don't know.
Emma Road? Cheers, lad. I'm going to kill you now, basically, because you're a puny little land filler, and I've got no respect for you.
Yeah.
So they start having a scrap, and the Doctor and Yaz run back to the TARDIS and decide to travel 274 years into the future.
Lawrence, I think you'll find it's 274 years, 4 months, and 2 days into the future. You look quite the fool right now.
I feel a right buffoon.
Wow.
Right? Wow. I didn't even come with all the details.
Exactly.
But yeah, so the exact same location. And the TARDIS is on the ocean floor. This is a nice scene. I quite enjoyed this scene.
This is a nice scene, and this is me just going to be a nitpicking bitch here for a moment. Okay, this is not a serious criticism at all.
All right.
But like, isn't it great how the TARDIS sometimes is the most unreliable machine in the universe, and cannot be trusted to go to the right time or place at all? But then sometimes it can be 274 years, 4 months, and 2 days to the exact fucking point that you left, you know.
Very precise. Yeah. It is very funny that it's episode specific.
It does what the writer needs it to do.
Yeah.
Okay?
I'm fine with that.
I'm also fine with it. Like I said, it's not a serious one.
Yeah.
It's just funny, I think, sometimes.
But they're in a little oxygen bubble situation, which is allowing them to stand on the ocean floor. Whoa.
Yes, we've seen the TARDIS on the ocean floor before.
Have we?
Yeah, there's a brief moment in, is it Listen? I think it might be Listen, where the 12th Doctor is doing some research and stuff. You see him like in the savannah looking at like wildcats and stuff, and then you see him on the ocean floor looking at fish and stuff as they swim by.
It's the same montage that he's also sat on the roof with the light up his bum.
With the big light up his bum, the big lamp on his bum.
It's up my bum.
Yeah. I don't think it's the same montage. I think it's...
is it not? Okay.
No, that opens the episode, I believe. It might actually be the same montage now that I think about it. I'm not sure.
It's up my bum.
We did do a commentary on it recently, which is available where, Lawrence?
Oh, it's on Patreon, Nathan, for £5 per month. Get yourself 3 bonus episodes.
Patreon.com/stillgotlegs.
Fuck, we're so clean with it, dude.
So clean with it.
We're so clean with it.
Would have been cleaner if you said the link, but that's all right.
Yeah, true. Sorry, I can be cleaner. So yeah, this is a fun scene, right? Because the Doctor makes a joking little comment about not being a bad date, to which Yaz,
oh yes,
is like, oh, why would you say that?
Yaz is like gay panic immediately. Yeah,
Panic
is like
lesbian.
What do you mean by that? What? Dates? No, this was friends. 2 gal pals, just 2 straight loving gal pals.
Yeah.
Come on, Doctor.
To be fair, the Doctor does clock it, and immediately it's like, why'd I say that? It was look. I like this scene because it's earnest. It's genuinely sincere between the two of them. You can tell they're like 2 school kids that don't really know what to say to one another about this scenario.
A rare gem in this dog shit.
Largely pants episode, yeah.
Yes.
But yeah, so the Doctor realizes it, awkwardly kind of has a little look away, and then it's just like, as the Doctor always does, oh, look, we're in the right location. We're doing Doctor Who now.
Yeah.
We're doing Doctor Who plot stuff instead.
I will say there is a fun little moment as well where the Doctor says, what does it say? Find the exact quote, blah, blah, blah. Oh, yeah, something's missing. No ship, Sherlock.
Yeah,
the
that's
Doctor
fun.
says, which was
Very
quite good. Yeah.
Very, very, very fun. But anyway, it's not the ship. It's the fucking... We're doing Empire Strikes Back. They're not on a fucking asteroid or whatever. They're in the mouth of something. Or
That's
something
no
else.
moon.
That's no moon.
That's New Hope, technically.
That's a thing with a big mouth.
Well, that's it.
Yeah, no, they're different scenes.
Yeah,
they're different movies.
Different movies, entirely different movies. Yeah.
Whoa, we're in a thing's mouth.
We're in a big worm's mouth.
We're in a big worm's mouth.
A famous line from Harrison Ford. Whoa. We're in a big worm's mouth.
This worm's got a mouth.
Whoa.
Hey, kid.
Hey, kid. We're in a big worm's mouth.
Luke, we're in a worm's mouth.
Hey, Luke. We're in a big worm's mouth.
I'm the Hulk. I'm the Red Hulk.
I'm the Red Hulk, Luke.
Oh, hey, kid.
Hey, kid. I'm the Red Hulk.
So stupid.
Is that funny to anyone but us? Probably not.
I don't think so.
I'm the Red Hulk. And he is the Red Hulk. Good on him.
Fully got me.
Oh, good on him. He's in prison now, bless him. Anyway, yeah, so there's a big ship.
Yeah.
I think that might be the common phrase of this episode. Every now and then, search that in the transcript. It'll come up like 5 times. Anyway, yeah, there's a big ship.
There's a big ship. They're either on it or around it or something.
Yeah, sometimes there's a big ship. Right, no, so they're under the ocean. They're like, blah, 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 what's going on here?
Is this the bit where they're looking at the compass and they're like, we're going to have to do celestial navigation instead, and all the stars have a little move?
Oh, that's why they see the big monster again.
Oh, he's back, is he?
Yeah, they see the big monster, and then they're like, oh, yeah, because that's when the Doctor's like, sea devils, and then they just disappear again. I guess to fly the TARDIS out of it. Because he grabs the TARDIS in his mouth, doesn't it?
Oh, he does grab the TARDIS in his mouth. Yeah. I did like that the pirate lady at one point, like the rumblings of the big sea monster is on its way, right? And they can see it quite clearly with its little fins sticking out the water and shit.
Oh, just do the Kraken, man.
Do the Kraken,
so much cooler
the
than
Kraken
like
is fucking but
whatever
definitely
this is.
more VFX taxing, I think, a Kraken.
You could have made the Kraken like an alien. You could have made the Kraken an actual thing, you know?
But wouldn't a Doctor Who episode about a Kraken be sick?
Yeah, maybe it's been done. I don't know. But like, I reckon that'd be cool. You make the Kraken a big sea devil alien or whatever, you know?
Yeah, that'd be good. That would be very good. Anyway, she's like, I reckon that's a myth. It's right in front of you, but fine.
Yeah.
But fine, no worries.
We can see it.
It is literally, you're reacting to it right now, but fine. Anyway, she does have a fairly cool moment, to be fair, where she goes, "Man the cannons." But that has no effect. It just kind of spits the cannons back out.
Oh,
and they blow up in the sky, which is not where you want them to blow up. You wanted them to blow up on the monster, but they didn't.
Yeah. L on them, I guess.
What do you know about a TARDIS getting dumped in sideways?
That's pretty cool.
Fun
I will say,
stuff,
yeah, on the Sea Devil ship it lands, and then it lands sideways, I guess, and they just climb out the door, which is good. I will say they climb out of it, and there's just like a Sea Devil just in the background, like I guess pretending he doesn't see them or whatever.
Oh, really?
Yeah, there's just one just there, just working away at his console or whatever he's doing. But then I guess the main guy walks in and he's like, Doctor or whatever. So maybe they know.
Maybe
but
they're like, that guy's good. It's like you know when you're at work and you see a thing going wrong, but it's 5 minutes before you clock off.
Oh yeah, I'm not doing that.
I'm not doing that.
Yeah,
someone
the
else.
amount of times when I worked at Asda and I'd walk past an aisle and see like a big mess or like a broken thing, and I'd be like, I didn't see that.
Yeah,
just move on.
Keep on going.
Keep on moving.
Oh, I did turn my neck in that way, but it was just because I was itching.
Yeah, I had my eyes closed.
Yeah. So yeah, basically, they're in the fucking thing. The big Sea Devil comes over.
There's a big ship. There's a big ship.
The big ship. There's a big ship.
There's a big ship.
There is a big ship.
No, the TARDIS is on its side, and the Sea Devil comes in, and he's like, "What are you bloody? What are you following me for? What are you doing on my ship? And what is this? You got your ship? Well, this is my ship now. How does it work?
Our two ships are here together.
Yeah, we have our ships.
Yaz babbles out all the information that the Doctor normally holds back a little bit for bargaining and negotiating and all of this.
What's your favourite ship, Lawrence?
My favourite ship, fictional or
however you want to take that question.
I'm a Jackdaw fan. I like
a Jackdaw.
Yeah.
Okay.
Mostly because I used to have loads of fun customizing it.
Okay,
So,
interesting.
Yeah, I like a Jackdaw. That's it, really. I'm not a big ship man, TBH. What about you? I know your favourite ship.
Dr. Clara.
Very good. Very, very good.
I got it.
Well done.
I got him, everyone.
So
what was you going to say?
It's going to be Titanic. You love the Titanic.
Oh, it is Titanic. Yeah, of course it is. Yeah.
You like? I know you're a fan of other ships, but Titanic has your heart.
Yeah, she does have my heart. Yeah. I like an N1 Starfighter.
Yeah, they're good. That
is a beautiful little ship.
They're the for folks that don't know, and maybe I don't know, but it's the like yellow big prequel ship that you're gonna know from
Naboo
prequels.
Starfighter from both the Phantom Menace and the Mandalorian.
I wasn't even thinking about the fucking really that many fictional ships, because Star Wars has bangers. Star Wars like X-wings, Y-wings, they look pretty fucking sick.
A-wing, the goat.
A-wing is pretty fucking sick.
Love an A-wing.
I like the Hail Mary in Project Hail Mary. That's a pretty
I haven't
nice
seen
ship.
it, but I have downloaded it.
Oh no! Oh yes, it's out now, isn't it? On digital.
It's out. Yeah. Haven't seen it. Have downloaded it.
I think you'd get amongst it. You like Guy and Little Guy.
Well, we'll see.
Yeah.
Who's to say? You know.
Who is to say? To be fair. Yeah, that's a good ship. That's good stuff. Anyway, yeah, Yaz babbles out all the information. The Doctor's like, "Zip it, you fucking cunt! All right, you're pissing me off with that shit."
Bit much.
Well, it's paraphrasing, I think. Yeah, I don't know if she was quite that harsh. But yeah, this is when I noticed the green screen. The green screen is particularly fucking horrendous in this scene.
It's bad on like any scene set on a ship, I think.
Yeah, where they have to obviously fake out the background.
I think because they're clearly not actually at sea. They're just I don't know, probably like in a fucking studio or something. It's probably just built in a studio. But yeah, they like have to like put in the fake background and stuff, and yeah, you can really tell, unfortunately.
Yeah, you absolutely can, So the Doctor's like, "Listen, mate, I know all about the location of the Keystone, which is a part of the episode that is now important. We definitely built up to this well.
What's the Keystone?
Yeah, exactly, dude. Exactly.
What is the
exactly.
Keystone?
So the entire episode's been about getting the Fleur de la Mar, right?
Yeah.
And now the Keystone is the big important thing.
Okay. The Keystone is not the Fleur de la Mar?
No, not to
Is
my
the
knowledge.
Keystone the little thing that was in the statue, maybe?
That could potentially be the Keystone.
Yeah, maybe. Let's go with that.
It should be a fucking kidney stone instead.
That's good stuff.
That Dan pisses out because he's a billion years old.
Okay.
And not 38 or whatever he said.
Yeah.
But yeah, so the Doctor's like, I'll give you the keystone, which is a thing that we all know what it is.
We all know.
But before you do that, I wanna see the ship that you're dicking around with. And he's like,
this is boring.
yeah. No, this is where it does get somewhat interesting. He goes, I'll do one better, mate. Ji-hun is here, and he's in person, and I've kept him alive.
Oh yeah, he's in his tube or whatever.
Yeah, he's been living in stasis in a tube for hundreds of years. As
274 years, 4 months, and 2 days, or whatever.
Yeah, so that's good. That's very nice.
Yeah.
Just as a punishment for tricking him, basically.
Pretty good.
Yeah, and then the Sea Devil calls the Doctor a twat, which everyone likes.
Oh, yeah, because we didn't say this, but he tricked him because he wasn't actually going mad against his... Is that now, or is that later?
No, this is now, I think, yeah.
Is this now? Yeah, so they talk to Ji-hun, and they're like... He wasn't actually going mad and killing all his crew. He was protecting them, basically. Yeah.
Basically, I was letting him know that get off, basically, because the Sea Devils, otherwise they're going to kill you. Also,
yes.
I've got the keystone, which is a thing that we all know what it is and what it does.
Oh, he's got the keystone? Well, then it's not that rock thing then, is it?
No, because he has it, right? But then he gives it to his mates. They don't have the keystone. They're lying about having the keystone. That's a bargaining technique. The Doctor's...
I'm lost. Right, who's got the keystone? Not lying, who's got the keystone?
I can't remember who has it. Someone has it, but it's not the Doctor or Yaz.
It's not Ji-hun?
No, it's not Ji-hun, because the last he saw the keystone was that he gave it to his mate.
Oh, he did give it to his... Yeah, because the little boy's got it later on, doesn't he?
That's right. The little boy's got it later. His mate.
Yes, okay. So it's not... So again, it's not the rock thing.
No, it's not the rock thing, I guess. So what's the rock thing?
I don't know. I'm lost.
Do you remember we said, I think it was just an episode ago or maybe 2 episodes ago, Chibnall just loves overwriting something. Like, brother, you needed 1 MacGuffin, not 3. And you don't need a sea monster in there. You don't need
what was the significance of the Fleur de la Mer then?
Oh, fuck knows, dude. I think that's... Oh, no, that has relevance because that's the treasure that Pirate Lady needs to free her mates because her sons are part of her crew, and they're like 3 and 6 or whatever.
Her son,
I think. Yeah, I think she said.
Is it her son? Because I know that in the real life history, she marries the adoptive son of her dead husband. So she kind of marries her own son, basically.
Oh, I don't like that.
Yeah.
Eat a puss in hell.
It's 1807, you know.
Yeah, I guess so, yeah. It flies, doesn't it, I guess? Yeah. Also, she's a lawless pirate, so that's something.
Yeah, that is true.
Yeah. So she doesn't really care.
And it's not illegal, I guess. He's not her actual son.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It is technically allowed.
Technically, I'm not breaking any laws, which is the greatest crime of all. You know? Anyway, so we don't... wait, okay. So hold on.
We're holding on.
A tiny part of the treasure of the Fleur de la Mar, my ship, was carrying the most formidable gem with infinite powers. Hold the keystone and you may change the course of the world, freeze life and time, transport matter, the vast lost power of a demon race from below our waters. And then the Doctor says, Sea Devil technology.
Awesome. I'm glad that narrowed that down and explained everything. Fucking what? Okay, sure.
All right. Yeah, that's good stuff.
Yeah.
Good.
Look, the Sea Devil is like Ji-hun tells him the story about I'm not actually a big cunt.
Yeah, we did that.
Yeah, they were all big cunts or whatever.
He gave it to his mate, who then
yes
fled to land and had a couple of kids, and
and then the Sea Devil goes, I know that you don't have the keystone, Doctor, because my big Loch Ness monster's found it actually.
Oh, okay.
And I go, and then they all go to execute the Doctor, but then Yaz and the Doctor, they suddenly just swing off the ship. This was the weirdest cut in the whole episode.
Oh, really?
They kind of just go, no, and then the next shot we see is of them swinging onto the Pirate Lady's ship.
Get me a time code, Lawrence, because I'm gonna go to the tape real quick. Basically, what happens is the Doctor pulls a lever on one of the consoles in the whatever fucking engine room or whatever the fuck's going on in there.
Yeah.
And then the ship is caught in some big sort of ghost cyclone thing, like a water spout sort of thing. and then it's flying through the air, and then the next shot is of them just swinging on ropes onto the other ship. Which,
cool. I personally
guess.
really like it when a cut has visual clarity, and I can
it's
tell
great.
what happened and why it happened that way.
It's good stuff.
Yeah, sure.
Yeah,
we can go with that. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway,
I will say though, is this the right moment? Or
everything gets very hazy for me from this point out.
Yeah,
because it all starts to blend into one finale that goes on for too long.
Oh yeah, the Doctor says Geronimo though.
Oh, that's great. That is good fun.
Yeah, the Doctor says Geronimo as she swings onto the ship.
Yeah,
so that's pretty fun. Yeah,
good Geronimo swinging.
Good to have a callback.
I agree. So the Doctor confronts the Sea Devil Man, right? Because he also is here now again. So, but we've all moved to a different location. I'm not sure why.
We've moved from one ship to the other.
Yeah, which is good.
That's
for
good
some
stuff.
reason, yeah.
Oh, this is where they're like, hey, give me the keystone or whatever. And they're like, I don't have a keystone, cunt. And then Jihan's like, I gave it to my mate, Li Bao. All right?
Yeah.
And then the little boy's like, Li Bao? I hardly know. No, he's like, Li Bao. That's my great granddad or whatever. Don't speak about my granddad.
Yeah, don't talk about my grand, man. Not my
And then
my granddad.
Yeah, and then they're also like, hey, what's the keystone look like, by the way? Oh, it makes this orange glow, and then this cunt's just got a big glowing orange light underneath his shirt.
And it hasn't been glowing this whole time, but that's good. Yeah. So basically, their plan, the Sea Devil says in kind of no uncertain terms to the Doctor, we're gonna melt all the ice, right? We're gonna shift the current. We're gonna change the pressure of the Earth or whatever, and then eventually we're gonna tinker and fuck around with enough switches and buttons and doohickeys that the whole Earth is gonna flood.
Yeah.
Right? Which means that me and all my boys can live here, and we're gonna make it big aqua planet.
Big water planet. Yeah.
Bro, it weren't that to begin with, pal.
Yeah.
You did all right without that.
It's true, it wasn't.
Why all the effort for no reason?
It actually was that at one point. It was all.
Oh, was it? Oh, okay.
Yeah, but like billions and billions.
Have you seen this on the entire history of the Earth
probably.
videos?
Yeah,
on YouTube.
Or like that time I made you watch the entire history of the.
I do, and that went on for like 20 minutes.
It's like half an hour long. Yeah. But I'm sure you'll have seen it. It's a very popular video, the entire history of the universe, I think it is.
It was a good video, to be fair.
By Bill Wirtz, which is like a weird sort of musical-esque retelling of the Earth.
It was good.
It's very good. Yeah. It's very good. It's so. I remember just you watching it, like you were like so out of your mind and like perplexed by what it is, but you were also interested.
Yeah.
You were like, I don't know what's happening, but I can't look away.
Yeah, like I just had no idea why this information was being presented to me in the way that it was.
Because if you haven't seen it, it's also like so fast and just everything's thrown at you and like, hey, this happened, then this happened, then this happened.
It's the entire history of the universe, but in half an hour. So
the
entire
history in
like
a very fun way as well. Yeah,
and in real life, it happened over a lot longer time than half an hour. So
that's true. It did. I was
got to get through a lot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Anyway, big sword fight ensues. And it's so choppy, you just can't see a single fucking thing.
No, this is a genuine low point in the show.
Yeah,
me.
it is. Okay?
It's so bad. I think back even to an episode I don't like, another pirate episode, Curse of the Black Spot. Okay, but I think back to that sword fight that Amy had with the pirates.
Yeah, it's true.
Infinitely better than what we have here. You can at least see the action and discern which character was stood where. Yeah, this for some reason they decide to have the camera right in their fucking faces, okay? So you cannot see any kind of body movements at all. And then no shot lasts longer than 0.2 seconds for some reason.
I don't know if you've seen this. Have you seen? It's a very famous meme moment from Taken 3.
Liam Neeson jumping the fence.
Yes. Liam Neeson jumping the fence. And it's about 17 cuts in about 10 seconds. It's absurd.
Another one is the scene from the movie directed by a pedophile about Queen, where, by the way, which one?
Oh my god, yeah,
which won an Oscar for best editing as well, didn't it?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
Yeah,
Brian Singer,
unfortunately, yes.
Yeah. Oh mate, that editing. That's enough to fucking kill a small child. That is like it's
I haven't
too
seen
much.
I haven't seen the movie, but I've seen that like one scene everyone jokes about, and yeah, it's quite rough.
It's one of them. It's one of them like the mark of a new editor. And this I don't think the guy who edited it wasn't a new editor at all. But the mark of a new editor, and you'll see this so often, especially in like short films. Right?
Yeah.
Like student short films, is when when anything happens on screen, they get a close-up of it, and they have to show you that close-up. Like, if someone pulls a chair out, we're going to see the bottom of the chair legs scraping the floor.
That's good stuff.
We know what a chair looks like. We don't
I don't know. I've personally never seen it.
Oh, well, then you'd do well with it, to be fair. You'd like that kind of editing, yeah.
I think it would be quite good. Yeah. I think somehow you have influenced my Instagram algorithm, okay? Because all of a sudden, I'm getting a lot of videos about, like, editing techniques, okay?
Oh, really?
And, like, hey, try this Premiere Pro trick and all this sort of stuff. And occasionally I'll see a liked by Lawrence Heisey.
Oh, really?
Yeah. I'm like, this cunt, he's influencing my algorithm.
Yeah, somehow I'm finding a way to get through to it. Have you not like looked at a tutorial or something? Because that will have done it.
I might have done, to be honest. Not on Instagram though. I'm always going.
No, but
YouTube.
Instagram's it's going to get that information from.
Oh, is it? It's all big fucking
big companies.
Big Zuck.
They're all in bed sharing their data with each other, aren't they?
Probably.
Anyway, yeah, so the worst part about this is it would have been one of the interesting parts of the episode, but you just can't fucking see anything was going on.
No, it's dog shit, unfortunately.
Yeah.
Great line, which has been joked about by many people in thoughts and emails and stuff, but the doctor says, "Don't let the swords touch your skin."
Yeah.
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 That's
Got
pretty.
that. Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, don't let those bullets touch you. Yeah. I know.
Do your best to avoid the death. Yeah, all right. I'll do that. I'll do my best.
I'd say that's pretty key in a fucking sword fight. Thanks, Doc.
That is fucking so stupid, that, isn't it? Yeah. What a stupid fucking line.
Oh, my God. Yeah.
The doctor does do a little slide down something, which is a bit fun, I will say.
It would be if we could see it. Anyway, basically it ends with Ji-hun killing the Sea Devil.
Yeah, right. This pissed me off again as well, right? Because there's again, sometimes Chibnall's writing comes across as ticking boxes, right? Because the doctor sees him execute the Sea Devil, right? They're like get him and make sure he doesn't go anywhere. And I'm not joking. He just walks up and essentially just fucking takes a sword down his spine. Yeah, right. It's a brutal execution.
Yeah.
And the doctor goes, "You didn't have to do that," and he goes, "I did." And the doctor goes, "Fair enough.
All right,
he did. Then he had to do it." Yeah. It's one of them where Chibnall has the idea in his head that the doctor doesn't kill. Like this, at least.
Like Batman.
Right? Yeah, like Batman, yeah. But the doctor should have pushed back here. The doctor should I think of the Hath episode with the 10th Doctor.
Yeah.
When someone's killed in that, and he has a full-on monologue about how it's a cunty thing to do. Yeah.
Yeah.
And he's furious
I never
about
would.
it. Yeah, exactly. But like this, it's just ticking the box of what?
I never would.
Oh, yeah, I think you would, pal, to be fair.
You would and you have. And you will.
And you will, yeah. But I don't know, it just felt ticking the box here. It felt like Chibnall went, "We acknowledged it, the doctor disproves." Great,
yeah.
Awesome. Well, I'm
Move
glad
on, we got that
somewhere.
one sorted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Which is a shame, but hey-ho.
I see what you're saying, yeah. It is again, there's no real weight to anything, is there?
No,
it's quite unfortunate. Not. There's moments of things which should have levity and importance and consequences, and it's like, it's the idea of something, but then it's just dropped and moved on. Really,
exactly right. Yeah,
which is quite unfortunate.
It is indeed. It is. But yeah, so fucking Yaz. Yaz goes to Dan quickly, and she's like,
"Whoa, what'd she do that for?"
she goes, "Did you say anything to the doctor, by the way, about me having a big crush on her or whatever?"
Yeah.
And Dan's like, "No," which he lied about.
Yeah.
So good on him, Dan. And then the doctor runs in anyway, so they can't have time. They don't have time for that chat. The doctor goes, right, I'm going to do some computer nonsense. Right, I'm going to solve.
I love computer
nonsense. She's like, I'm going to solve the issue. I'm going to solve the episode by just pressing buttons and doing stuff.
Which is always my favorite resolution to an episode.
When you have to quickly reverse the doo-da-da of the who-bada-whats. And
I think any episode you can wrap it up by a few button presses and a whiz of the Sonic. Sign me up, brother.
It's like when the Dr. Donna does when the Dr. Donna does some flips and some switches, the Daleks will start rotating, and they're like, we're controlled by this console. Don't do this.
Why wouldn't they be?
Well, of course. Yeah.
Why wouldn't be every single Dalek creature be controlled by this one console?
But they all react differently to the same prompt.
Which is good stuff.
Key.
Some of them will spin around. Some of them will do a little back and forth thing.
Sometimes they'll have a button specifically for Davros's laser hand to go back in on himself.
That's good stuff.
Also, they'll have a console with human buttons on the Dalek ship, which is convenient in itself.
They love pressing human buttons.
They do love pressing human buttons.
Yes.
But yeah, so the Doctor hands the Doctor hands Dan the Sword of Eden, right, and goes, hold them off, right? Only use this sword in case of emergencies. And the next scene, Dan promptly executes 6 Sea Devils.
Oh yeah, he does.
Immediately, they come in and they go, we're going to fight you. And so Dan just kind of vaguely flails in a semicircle.
Yeah.
And apparently the swing is so good that it kills 3 of them. And then the other 3 wait patiently for Dan to do another swing so that they can die.
That's good.
What are we doing here? Was the choreographer not on set? What has happened?
Was there a choreographer?
Probably not. But my God, does it need one?
Yeah.
Anyway, Jihan's like, that's very impressive, Dan. And Dan's like, you should see my mum. And he's like,
oh, yeah.
Cracking. I will have a go on your mum if you're offering. But yeah, so
isn't it crazy how like little we have mentioned or talked about the Pirate Queen?
Yeah,
like she's just not relevant to the episode at all. Unfortunately, is she?
Such a fucking shame. Yeah,
and that's not as like brushing over it. It's just she's not relevant to the episode. Unfortunately,
I actually think this is one of them rare instances where we've covered most of the episode in what we've been discussing, and she's just not part of it, really.
It's such a shame, again, for someone who is like such an interesting part of history. It is a real fascinating story. It is such a shame that Doctor Who is like, well, what if we just didn't talk about any of it?
We need an Assassin's Creed game on her. She needs to be a side character in an Assassin's Creed.
That'd be good.
Yeah
Interesting. She could show up in Black. She couldn't show. I think Black Flag's at a different time.
When is Black Flag set? I'll have to find out.
Black Flag is Connor's granddad, and Connor is like American Revolution.
It's between 1715 and 1722.
Yeah, so almost like 80 years before this.
Yeah. She could show up as a proper old fucking crone.
No,
she'd be young.
She would be born, Lawrence. Okay.
Edward Kenway would be the old crone.
Well, no, he's dead by that point.
Oh, okay. Oh, for the money. But yeah, so anyway, they get to work, right? The Doctor gets to work doing some fiddling on some hardwares and all of this, and I'm gonna fucking short circuit, and it's gonna turn this base into the densest thing on Earth.
Yeah,
which
good
I
stuff.
Thought was your mum one?
Oh no, come on!
I'd roasted
Did you write that one down?
Yeah, I did. Yeah.
That's good.
That's why I half committed to it, because I was like, this won't even land. But
I could tell that was a written down.
So anyway, the Doctor's doing buttons and pressing shit, and it's all a bit nonsense. But then she basically turns to Yaz and goes, listen, right, me and you going out, not my cup of tea. Get fucked, basically.
Well,
she's more sensitive than that. But
I feel like that's a disservice.
That is
the actual scene.
This is one of the few good scenes, I think.
So she says, hey, you know what I was saying earlier about not being a bad day? And Yaz again is immediately like gay panic again.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know what that. I don't recall. No, remind me. But she's like, basically the Doctor's like, if I could, I would. Basically, she's like, I'd love to, but I can't.
But I can't. Yeah,
and I think that There is I'm of two minds about it, because I do agree with what some people are saying, that it is kind of like a bit of a misstep, and a bit of a shame the way it's treated, in that like it's like it's teased but not really committed to, and like and it's 2 episodes before the end of the fucking run, and it's not dealt with great. But in terms, and also like Hugo mentions this later on, but also like the fact that it's the first real queer relationship in Doctor Who with a Doctor, it's like it's definitely not great in that sense. But also, that all aside, real world stuff aside and everything like that, but from like a strictly Doctor Who canon point of view, I do like the fact that there is seemingly weight to the times that the Doctor has kind of
loved and lost, basically.
Yeah, exactly. River, Clara, Rose, and all these sort of people throughout his or her life.
Yeah,
there. I guess James Acaster, good stuff.
I think I'm in the same boat as you, right? Because this is the thing about this is it fits the character.
Yeah. Yes.
Does that mean it's the most interesting thing they could have done? No. I think it's a shame that it's had to pan out the way it's panned out, but they did a good job kind of writing themselves out of the hole that they, I guess, thought that they'd put themselves in.
Yeah. Which
is a shame, and I think it would have been more interesting had they actually taken that opportunity and ran with it and done something a bit sooner and a bit longer, maybe told a more interesting story, but it's tied up in a nice, neat little bow. It works for the characters, so yeah.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, you can't really be too mad at it, really.
I think there's a little bit more to come with it, but and Hugo does sum it up in quite a good way later on in his email, which we'll get to. But yeah, what is it the Doctor says? Says something about her wife.
Time always runs out or something, and you know, I had a wife or some shit, and like, a wife, and she's like, well, don't worry about it.
All right, well, I'll do the actual quote now.
You don't want to just stick with what I said? I thought that was good.
No. Well, dates are not something I really do. You know, I mean, I used to have done, and if I was going to, believe me, it'd be with you. I think you're one of the greatest people I've ever known, including my wife. Yes, you're what? I wasn't going to mention that. It was a long time ago. I was a different man back then. But the point is, if it was going to be anyone, it'd be you. But I can't. See, yeah, I'm at two minds, because I do like that. I think from a purely like Doctor Who canon lore point of view, to me that's interesting. But then once you add on the other layers, it does feel, it can seem like
inside the show, yes. Outside of the show, you could have done something better there.
Yeah, 100%.
Begrudgingly, it works basically. But yeah, so the Doctor is ready to sacrifice herself, right? But then Jihan comes in and goes, "I'm going to Ko-Sharmas this and just kill myself for no reason.
Good on her.
I'm going to die for you because of the." I'll tell you something, right?
Good on you, this man who does not exist.
Yeah, Jihan, right? What a shit fucking life. Right?
Yeah.
Because he got boarded, he betrayed his mates. All of his mates probably died thinking that he fucking hated them.
Yeah.
Right? He was trapped for like 300 years in a tube. And the second he's freed, he then has to kill himself.
Well, he doesn't have to. He chooses to.
I know, and I do like his line. It's something to the degree of like this isn't my world or something. So I'd rather die freeing it for other people or some shit. I understand the notion there, but there's also a part of me that's like, fella, you've done your time. You've done some heavy lifting in this team. I'd let someone else take this fucking L. If I were you.
Beautiful. Yeah, that's really good stuff.
Yeah.
Then they're on the ship. Everything's wrapped up in a neat little bow, basically. And then they're like, hey, the little boy's like, hey, I'm not going home. I'm going to stay with a woman who killed my dad or whatever.
Yeah, and she's like, I won't kill you, though. And she's like, thanks.
And he's like, sick, I love you now, actually.
Yeah, we're together now.
Yeah.
that's not what happens. But
but he's very happy. He's like...
He goes like, yay, and gives her a
yay.
hug. Like,
he's absolutely gassed to be part of this crew now, despite the fact that she did get his dad killed and he wanted to kill her at one point.
Brother, have some conflicted feeling about this. Just any reaction that isn't absolute glee.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Anyway.
so yeah, she does offer him the chance. He accepts it. That's fine. The Doctor and
And then
Yaz,
that's that.
and well, they all start to say their goodbyes, and they wonder where to head next. Yaz has still got her head in the fucking clouds, thinking about holidays, which is
She wants
stuff.
a fucking jet to Lanzarote or whatever.
Yeah, she call her Jess Glynn because she fucking loves getting on a plane or some shit.
100%.
So they finally do go and enjoy that, which is just the same beach we saw earlier, which is fine.
Yeah, why not?
Dan, he rings Diane, who is not the other one from
Not
Flux.
Claire.
Not Claire from Flux.
Yeah.
So we know that about Diane.
We know it's a different woman from Flux.
This is, look, I know we said a whole thing to Nat about how the Diane thing is not that serious and it's not the end of the world and all of this stuff. But I feel like this is the point where I go, oh, we haven't forgotten about Diane. She's not a character, really. She just appeared in 5 minutes of a Flux episode and went, I'm here.
I think this is more. I don't know this, but if I had to guess, I'd say that this is a reshoot. And this is something that was added in because they know John Bishop's off in the first 5 minutes of the next episode.
I forget. Yeah, we've effectively seen the last John Bishop ending now, haven't we? Yeah.
Yeah, essentially. So they quickly added in this. I think.
Diane going.
And a scene where he's with no other cast members.
Yeah, that's so true. Yeah.
He's on his own, I reckon this is 100% a reshoot that was added.
Yeah, you're almost certainly right. Yeah, because it's also out of nowhere. He's mid voicemail to her, then she calls him.
Yeah.
Which is the most infuriating thing to happen in real life because you're like, I just said all this.
Yeah.
I've got to say all this again now that you're here.
Annoying.
So then they do that. And she's like, I was just about to call you. What a strange thing to have happened. I miss your big dumb face. This is completely not at all what I said last week.
No.
Or the week before or whenever it was, but I'm now interested in you again now.
That's great. That's good stuff.
Yeah, crack on, fella.
Maybe we'll see more of that next week.
Oh God, I can only hope so.
I long to see such scenes.
Yeah. And the show, the episode kind of wraps itself up with a nice little scene with the Doctor and Yaz, kind of an extension on the Doctor from earlier, saying that she essentially can't fix herself to anyone because she knows that over time that's just going to bring her pain because she'll outlive them, they'll die, something will happen basically. Yeah. And Yaz does try and say, just give it a go. And the Doctor's like, respectfully, no.
Yaz says, my nanny says courage is knowing something will hurt and doing it anyway. Mind you, she also said that that's the definition of stupidity, which is quite fun.
Fair enough.
But yeah, the Doctor then says, can we just live in the present of what we have while we still have it? Which is one more episode. And then Yaz is like, sure. Which is a pretty defeated sure. It seems she's not quite happy with that, but then she picks up a stone and says make a wish and skim it. And here's something interesting as well. I want to get your take on this. I don't know if this is me overthinking and possibly attributing something that is not there or was not thought about to the script, but I don't know. I kind of got a little thing here. The Doctor takes the stone and then says, I wish. And then Yaz is like, hey, don't say it out loud. Because that old thing of if you say it out loud, it won't come true. Yeah. And then the Doctor says, you can where I'm from. And then goes on and says, I wish this would go on forever. The moment between her and Yaz, which is a sweet sentiment. But there's something to me, again, I may be overthinking this. I may just be pulling this completely out of my arse. Okay. But to me, there's something in the fact that the Doctor says that, and then it cuts back to a shot of Yaz, who has this strange, almost offended, upset look on her face, okay?
Okay.
And I was thinking, in the sense that she did say, don't say it, and then the Doctor said it anyway. And again, I'm thinking, if you say it, it won't come true. So is there something to the fact that, in Yaz's mind, the Doctor saying the wish means she doesn't want it to come true? Is there something there? Am I overthinking it? I'm almost certainly overthinking it. I'm going insane.
Well, the thing is, I like your analysis of it.
Okay. I'm an idiot is what you're saying.
No, not at all. I like that interpretation of it. What I think is the reality of the situation is everyone knows the age-old, hey, don't say the wish or it won't come true. The Chibnall needs to tell the audience the line of dialogue that he wants them to hear. So the Doctor just goes, well, where I'm from, we do say it out loud, just so that he can not have criticism about that in the future. I don't think it's as smart as you think it is. I think you think it's a lot smarter than it is.
I mean, you're 100% right, but it's something about the way Yaz looks back at the Doctor after she says it, though. Like,
maybe I don't know.
Look, you're right. Almost certainly was not part of the thought process of it at all. Okay, sure. I recognize I'm like 100% reaching with that.
Yeah.
But I don't know. It was a odd, interesting moment.
It's a nice interpretation, is what I'll say. Do I think it was intended? Probably not. No.
But at the end of the day, does that matter?
No. Art is how you take it, isn't it? So crack on, pal.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyway, Nathan, that's where the episode ends. Shall we play our favourite theme song for our favourite segment of this show?
I think we can all agree that was a truly goated, incredible episode of Doctor Who.
I think so, yeah.
Not since Heaven Sent have we seen such scenes, okay? Cabrito con la salsa, etc.
I will say, like we said, we did enough on it earlier, so I'll just reiterate the feeling. The worst ever episode of Doctor Who. I don't know what this one does that's that much worse to distinguish itself from the other stinkers of the era, you know?
Okay. I will say dog shit. Press that button.
Here we go.
Weirdo of the Week! Weirdo.
This is everyone's favourite section of the show, where we take a chance to look back and reflect on some of the weird and wonderful and grubby little characters who come across our screens each and every single week. Lawrence, who, pray tell, is your weirdo that you're choosing to celebrate this week?
Celebrate is strong, but I'm going with the editor of the episode.
Little Fleabag moment.
One, not for the reason you'd think, right? Because the editing is certainly weird throughout the episode. He makes strange choices. Oh, sorry, they might make strange choices.
I was going to say, how very misogynistic of you. You don't know that.
I defaulted to myself. That is bad of me. I apologize. No, but they don't. They make some odd choices. There's some strange inclusions. The clarity is not there from shot to shot. It doesn't really make a lot of sense.
Okay.
That is not the reason.
Yeah.
The reason is because the episode finishes with the line, I wish this would go on forever.
Okay.
The Next Time trailer picks up immediately with the line of dialogue, nothing lasts forever.
And I thought that was good, though. I liked
like
that. Yeah, I liked that. I thought that was a good follow-on.
Then clearly is that if there is ever a moment to see that art is subjective, it is here. Because I was like, did no one listen to these two things together? That sounds
I thought they did.
Awful.
I thought it was intentional. I thought it was intentional and it worked.
If it was intentional, I did not think it worked at all.
I have to disagree with you there, brother. I think I really liked that moment.
It felt comical to me almost. The way that it goes, I wish this would go on forever. Nothing lasts forever. All right. Cool.
Yeah, but that's kind of like the idea. It's like the Next Time trailer has this whole ominous sense to it. It's all things are about to go wrong. It's the stakes that being set up of everything's going to go wrong for you, Doctor.
I hear you. It did not read to me like that.
All right. I liked it, man.
That's fair. That is very, very fair. Nathan, who's your weirdo, please?
My weirdo is the little sun boy. I think we're calling him the little sun boy.
The little sun boy, yeah. Well, he is kind of, because he's so gleefully chuffed as well. He is like a little kid, isn't he?
He's the little sun boy.
Yeah.
Not for the fact that like he's all happy and shiny to go with the woman who killed his dad or whatever.
Sure.
Purely for his dead trim.
It is fucked, isn't it? Yeah.
Bro's got an absolutely fucked trim.
Bro's got
the fucked his shit
special.
up for real. Okay. He's got like. it's cut like he's balding. It's cut like he's a balding old man, where they've cut his hairline off completely, but he still clearly has it because he's got like the stubble and whatnot.
The stubble of where his hair grows.
Yeah, and then he's got like long hair on top, but like only to the half of his head. Maybe it was era and location appropriate. Okay,
yeah, it
still looks like shit.
Maybe he came out of the fucking barbershop and everyone was like, "That's the freshest cut I've ever seen."
No, absolute dead trim. Okay,
it is a bizarre trim to be fair.
They fucked your shit up for real.
My guy, go back. Go back and you tipped, bro. What the hell?
Not good at all.
Well, Nathan, two good weirdos for two good boys.
I don't know if.
Come on, I was calling us two good boys, man.
We're definitely two good boys, okay? But I don't know if it's two good weirdos. One good weirdo.
One good weirdo. All right, fine. One good weirdo. One. Look, it's up to you guys whether you think it's a good weirdo or not.
All right.
Nathan, it's time for the audience to have their say.
What?
What we do?
I didn't agree to this.
Sorry, I apologise. Would you mind if the audience had their say?
I guess.
All right. Well, everyone, don't get used to it. Nathan might pull this segment at any random point. People can email into the show. They can also send a little message in the Discord server.
What were they doing that for?
Well, I don't know, Nathan. Why are they doing that? Well, why don't you read an email out and maybe tell us how they might be doing that?
Here is an email from Luis, or Louis, but I believe it's Louis, though. Hello, fellas. So, Legend of the Sea Devils, whatever, who cares? I want to ask you guys about River Song. This episode has the Doctor say that she had fell in love before, and that, of course, made me think of what River and the 13th Doctor would be like. I know a lot of people think that it was a missed opportunity to not have River meet her wife, but there's always been a part of me that felt like it would ruin the ending of Husbands of River Song. A big part of that episode was that it would be the last night the Doctor would spend with River, and I love that special moment so much that I think having the Doctor meet River again would kind of sour it. Now, I know that won't stop stuff like novels or Big Finish from having her meet Doctors past 12. It just leaves me conflicted, because even though I would love to see it happen, it might make the episode feel less special. What do you guys think? Would you want River to meet Doctors past 12 and it won't affect Husbands of River Song? Or would you leave that episode as it is? Stay legging, boys. Can't believe we're one episode away from our last Doctor Who episode rewatch for a while. That's true. Cheers, Luis. And then there's a lizard emoji and a sword emoji. I assume Sea Devil related.
What do you think?
Yes, I'm in agreement with Luis here. I think that I'm personally of the opinion that I wouldn't want River to appear. To me, River should only appear in stories with either the 10th, 11th, or 12th Doctor. Okay?
Yeah.
And never past the point of Husbands of River Song.
I'm also in agreement. I think there is the argument to be made that like, you could do it and make it make sense, and you could, if it was written competently enough, you could kind of work around it, and there's wiggle room there. But then it becomes how much wiggle room do you just have to?
There's wiggle room everywhere. You can make anything work with wiggle room, okay?
And also respect the audience. They had a moment to say goodbye to her.
And respect the story that was already told as well.
Sometimes the hardest thing to do as a writer is forgo returning to something that worked because it ended really well. Reheating nachos, they call it. And I
hate that phrase.
I do too, but they do call it that, and it makes sense.
Yeah.
Don't do it.
100%.
9 times out of 10, you're just gonna diminish its worth in someone's eyes.
And I know there's like all kinds of Big Finish stories where like the 4th Doctor and the 5th Doctor meet River Song and stuff, and I'm like, I don't like this. I don't. There's really something special about that moment where the 10th Doctor meets River Song.
Yeah, there is.
And he has no idea who she is.
And the heartbreak on her face that she doesn't.
Exactly.
She clocks that he doesn't know her and everything.
And sure, you can do he forgot and it's been wiped from his memory and stuff, but it's just, it cheapens it, doesn't it?
It does.
It's a cheap little trick to get around it, I think.
I'm always of the opinion that if you have to go, no, it works because of the time that the Doctor doesn't have the memories. You've lost me already.
100%.
If you need to do mental gymnastics to get it to even make some coherent sense, you've lost, I think.
Yeah.
River
And
Song
that-
Story
and-
works because it's relatively simple and it's played out over a span of years and it's paid off very well.
And that moment in Husbands of River Song, the 25 years moment is so beautiful. That
it
balcony sequence is so beautiful. I tear up every time. I'm getting misty eyed thinking about it. Okay, it's such a beautiful moment, and not only that, even the ramifications and pain that is felt after that moment as well in episodes later on. In the moment where
It affects the
in the
Doctor into
pilot,
Series 10, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. In the pilot, you see the photo frame of River, and he's telling her to shut up. He's telling the photo frame to shut up, and talking about like how he's lost people before and stuff. It's all so beautiful and so well done. I would hate to be like, oh well, that doesn't really matter.
Nardol's whole relationship with 12 is largely founded on the fact that he needed someone to look after him effectively,
yeah,
and keep him on the track.
And why he had such a problem with Nardole at first. He keeps Nardole at a bit of arm's length as well because he's associated with bad memories, with that pain, you know?
Yeah. I love Alex Kingston. I'd love to see her back in Doctor Who. I would never kick it out of bed, you know? But you'd have to do something very special for it to work.
Yeah.
Very special. You can't just bring River Song back for the sake of going... Like if you bring back a River Song for a Captain Jack, you miss me, right? Kind of bullshit.
Yeah.
Like, fuck off with that shit. Don't be doing that.
Bring River Song back in a one-off special where Matt Smith is also back, and it's just a story set during their time together. You know,
pull a
straight
60th
up
anniversary. Oh, look, this companion and this Doctor are here.
That's not really what the 60th anniversary is, but
it kind of is.
It's not. It's not the 10th Doctor and Donna.
The 60th.
Yeah. Think about it. It's the 14th. It's a different Doctor.
Oh, okay, yeah, right. But the fucking same. You know what I mean?
That's
so.
But it's not though.
pedantic.
But that would be saying that like then the fucking 17th Doctor will be Matt Smith.
Oh
know?
no.
I'm saying the actual Doctor.
Right. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I understand what you're saying, but I'm talking about it from the sense of that's David Tennant and that's Catherine Tate. You know.
I also will get into this, but I also think there are differences between 14 and 10.
Oh, there are. To be fair, yeah.
Anyway. Yes, I agree, Louis. Thank you for that.
I agree. Thank you for writing in. On the Discord, Nathan Moriak says, this isn't just the worst episode of Doctor Who I've ever seen.
What?
At points, it's some of the worst television.
Agreed.
There's so much I could rag on. The dialogue, the plot, the VFX, but the worst crime is the editing. There was a rumor that this was hacked to bits to remove some kind of unintentionally racist element, and I could definitely buy that based on the finished product.
I can 100% see that, 100%,
actually. Yeah.
I can so see that,
Yeah. It's distractingly choppy and uneven throughout, and there are large sections like the final fight on the boat where it is genuinely difficult to follow what's meant to be happening.
100%, yeah.
I get that this was made in COVID times, but how on earth was this cleared to air? Yeah, it really, really does.
It's rough.
Also, it's worth noting that as a special, this is significantly shorter than the other specials. I would maybe say that there's probably a good 10 minutes of this removed that was the Doctor being like, this about China or something. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like just something unsavory in there that they didn't realize was unsavory at the time. Yeah.
Interesting. Yeah, I unfortunately, I believe that. I definitely think there was probably some tone deaf elements to the original script, which is why I think there was also some reshoots as well. It definitely seems like something went wrong during production.
I don't disagree, homie.
I'd love to know. I'd love to find out the truth.
You'd love to be a fly on the wall of the of the BBC.
I would, for many reasons, to be honest.
Why? What's the other reason?
Well, it'd just be interesting, wouldn't it?
Just have to see what's going on.
See what's happening, yeah.
I almost worked for the BBC when I was 21 years old.
Wow, what did you do that for?
Money.
Okay. All right.
Yeah.
When you say almost, you mean you applied for a job?
It was me or some other guy, and it went to the other guy. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
Well. Oh, I vaguely remember this.
Yeah.
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 Cool.
And it weren't me.
Well,
fair enough.
Where is that person now?
I think they live on a boat.
Oh, okay. A good boat?
No. I think it's more of like look, don't get me wrong, my ideal retirement is a canal boat. Right?
I'd love to live on a
That'd be
canal
amazing.
boat.
I love canal boat holidays. I've got a special soft spot for the Norfolk Broads, Nathan.
I don't know what that is.
The Norfolk Broads is a beautiful little stretch of river, Nathan.
Okay.
beautiful.
All right.
And I know all about. I know how to dock. I know how to moor up.
You don't know how to moor up.
I know how to moor up, dude.
The only thing you know how to moor up is your plate at a fucking buffet.
Come on, don't look. I do know that. I know the tricks of the trade to get all the grub. Right? The trick is you can go back as many times as you want. It's a mental barrier.
It's a buffet.
If you think sometimes they're looking at you and they're like they've gone up too many times, they made the rules.
Yeah,
you're just doing.
You know what I hate? I love a hotel breakfast buffet. Okay. Go it, can't beat it. Okay.
Apart from the toast machine that takes 15 years to do a toast.
I don't mind the toast machine. All right, I'm not really bothered about that. Okay.
Sure.
Honestly, I'm just getting bread. Okay.
Yeah. Fair enough. Yeah.
But also, what I hate. They also have a lovely selection of fresh juices. Okay.
Oh my god, yeah.
But the tiniest little glasses.
Yeah.
Okay. I have to stay there, fill it up, take a drink, stay there, fill it up, take another drink, and then take a drink back to my table.
And this will be the leisurely sips that I have. Yeah. I do the exact same thing. I just want to take the cart. This is on my table. If you guys need it, come over.
I should just find a jug somewhere, shouldn't I?
Thank you. I do like it when they go, well, we're going to bring out some more sausages in 20 minutes. I'll wait.
Yeah, don't you worry.
Because I know you ain't got no sausages on, but I'm here. I'm waiting for them, so bring them out.
I'll wait for those sausages, sunshine. All right.
Nathan, who else has emailed us?
Who has emailed in? This is someone who has emailed in who says, don't dox me, so I won't read out the name. But it also says, sorry, this is a nice one.
Oh, okay? For God's sake.
And I will say, I have actually read this, and it did genuinely make me tear up. Okay.
Okay.
It is.
Right, well, I'm prepped.
A genuinely very sweet email. Okay.
Yeah. Wait, does it make me a bad person if I don't tear up now?
No, it doesn't. It's fine. It's fine. Although you will be judged by everyone. Hi, Nathan and Lawrence. As you're reaching the end of the Docu Who portion of the show, brackets for now, I thought I'd write an email rather than a short Discord message. I've been listening to STL. I believe they meant SGL, but they wrote STL.
Still twatting legs.
Still twatting legs.
Still twatting legs.
Since day one, brackets break for applause. When Rose and the End of the World dropped, and I have been watching the corresponding Doctor Who episodes weekly as well. I knew I would love the show from episode 1 when you joked about Mickey pretending to jerk off with an Auton arm. And I had to stop myself.
That sounds like us, doesn't it?
It does, yeah. And I had to stop myself laughing at work. At first, I thought I would watch Doctor Who eps just by myself, but a few times I ended up watching it while my partner was around mine, and they would join me for the occasional episode. So from series 2 onward, we started our weekly ritual of watching Doctor Who together, with this being the first time ever watching the show. With this being their first time ever watching the show.
Awesome.
I'd like to thank you both for, brackets, accidentally creating this opportunity for me to show my favourite person in the world, my favourite show in the world, even if I do occasionally have to tell them, no, we can't watch Docu Who this weekend. The podcast has been delayed a week and I have to stay in sync. Despite this, I have successfully created a Docu Who fan in them. This watch through has also completely reformed my opinion of the Capaldi era, especially thanks to Nathan's love of Clara and 12, really making me see it in a new light. Although not being a teenager anymore probably also helped. Brackets, I will, however, remain a diehard 10 and RTD1 fan forever. Unfortunately, I'm still not a great fan of the Chibnall era, but I am definitely appreciating the diamonds in the rough more than the first viewing. Anyway, thanks again for making a genuinely hilarious pod that has been part of my life since January 2023, and shout out to my partner who will never hear this. From Damn the Lamb, we know Damn the Lamb.
We do know Damn the Lamb.
Please don't dox my actual name, but to be honest, I don't care that much. P.S. Legends of the Sea Devils is shit, isn't it? Yeah, it is.
I love that.
Anyway, that was really sweet.
Bit. Yeah, that is very, very sweet. One of my favorite kind of emails to receive, and I know we don't like when nice emails and stuff, but what I genuinely do love to hear is that someone has been able to show someone else Doctor Who through this.
Yeah, 100%.
That's fucking awesome. Because when we started this, it was genuinely purely out of a love for the show, which we make fun of all the time, and there are some episodes that are very bad, and this one is one.
We make fun of it out of a place of love, though.
Yeah, like even watching this, like even when I'm seeing people pile on it saying like it's the worst episode and stuff, and I'm like, I struggle to have a bad time watching it though. Like, yeah, so
I had
I'm
a pretty bad time watching it.
That's fair enough. Look, sometimes it's harder than others, all right? But no, I love it. That's so kind. Thank you for sharing that. That's very, very lovely to hear.
Thank you so much, Damalam. We love you and your partner.
We love you. And yes.
And your partner who will never hear this.
Nathan on the Discord has sent a little image of a naked SpongeBob exhaling.
Yeah, that's me. That was after I watched the episode.
Yeah.
So then there was like a rough boy.
I knew you wouldn't have liked this because you tell me off for putting my thoughts in the thoughts channel.
Yeah, but I'm allowed.
I will read this one out though.
What?
This is from Spook Dog brackets Rach. And there is a little attachment of an image here. I'll read the image content first.
Okay.
Of particular significance to historians, this was the final episode to air during the lifetime of Queen Elizabeth II, who had reigned since before the creation of Doctor Who. She was said to be a long-time fan of the series, though this was according to tabloid rumours and had not been confirmed by official sources. And Rach has added with the context, this ship probably what killed her.
I mean, yeah, probably. Yeah.
Fair enough.
That's crazy. Do you think the Queen was a fan of Doctor Who?
Well,
I do love Doctor Who.
Charles,
my husband was Doctor Who. Did you know this?
Philip, stick on Doctor Who.
My husband was played by Doctor Who, and I was Claire Foy, the clown.
I'm Claire Foy, hello. I was also Imelda Staunton or whatever.
And Olivia Colman.
And Olivia Colman, yes, of course. Look, it is a British institution.
It is.
And so is she, the old bag. So,
she's dead now.
She's fucking hella dead, yeah.
Not anymore.
Yeah, fair enough. Yeah, I think she probably did watch it a couple of times. Probably.
Crazy.
Yeah. Do you think she liked it when she appeared in Doctor Who and she pointed at the screen? She did the Leo
Thank
meme
you,
point.
Doctor.
Yeah.
I think she did.
And there was all the jokes about saving her corgis or whatever.
What were her thoughts on the Cum saga?
Oh, God. I reckon she probably heard our episodes on it and agreed wholeheartedly with everything we said.
Did she die before this show started? Did we miss our chance to get the Queen on the pod?
No, I think she had her chance. She just didn't take it.
Crazy.
And that's probably what that's.
I think she might have died before it started.
Karma got her in the end, either way.
Did she die before it started or after?
No, she died in 20. Oh, I'm going to have to fucking find out now when the fucking Queen died.
She died when Liz Truss became PM.
Right. Oh, yeah, that is true, yeah.
Which might have been. It was either 2022 or 2023. In my mind, it was 2022 she died.
We're going to find out. It is 2022.
Oh, yeah, before the show then.
Yeah, 8th of September 2022. And then they paraded her fucking corpse about for people to come and look with some popcorn or whatever.
And you was there?
No, I was not there.
You went. You stayed in line for 4 days.
Believe it or not, I did not line up for 4 days.
And then you said, and then ITV came to interview you, and you were like, if it were up to me, we'd pay more taxes for the royal family.
I just love more taxes, and I'm glad that we're all paying for this big gold coffin or whatever.
Yeah.
You know, it really matters what box you stick a stiff in, doesn't it?
You have a beautiful way with words sometimes. Anyway, here's an email from Hugo. Hugo's actually written something this week, also a voice note as well, but they've actually written something as well. So I'll read out Hugo's message first of all. Let's leave aside the Doctor snarling sea devils like a slur, and don't let the swords touch your skin part, and the general sloppiness of the storytelling, because I want to talk about the Doctor and Yaz and this romance plot that's cropped up towards the end. Now, I'm not one to say this was never there earlier in the show's run, but I honestly think it was less in the writing and more in how Jodie and Mandip played their roles. Certainly, to my mind, it's only quite recently in the show's actual writing that they've decided to commit to this story rather than be undecided about what they were doing. And I suspect they decided to commit to it because there was a loud positive fan response. Sadly, I find it to be a massive, massive disappointment. This is how the show treats the first queer romance story beat the Doctor has had. It dances around it for as long as it can, and then in her penultimate episode, it actually brings it up only to shoot it down immediately. Now, I'm not sure I would have found this story compelling regardless. The Doctor and Yaz have had rather thin characterizations compared to Doctor and companions of the past. Brackets, I wish I felt like Yaz and the Doctor had an ounce of the same emotional connection as Clara and Rose or Amy and Donna. But this This feels cynical and depressing. It dangles something a subset of the audience wanted in front of them and then goes, sorry, no. Jodie and Mandip sell it as well as they can, but they can't rescue it. For all the faults of RTD2, this is something it gets right. And then there's a voice note. But thoughts on that?
Yeah. The thing is, it's not even saying that the justification for it being like, oh, that doesn't, it works within the character for the Doctor to shoot it down, but that doesn't mean that it's like good. And it doesn't mean that it's also not like squandered potential, which it absolutely is. And I can imagine, look, I'm not queer, right? But like, I'd imagine watching this show as a queer person and that being something that would be seriously meaningful. Like, especially considering it's a show that started in the fucking 60s as well. Like, how far we've come to be able to do something like this on screen. Yeah. And to just kind of take what is so easily a home run and just fucking fumble it. Like, it just, I think there's an interesting perspective to be said there with what Hugo said about ignoring it for as long as possible to then go, all right, we brought it up, and also no.
Hugo definitely brings up a good point. It's why... After reading this, I'm kind of in two minds about the whole thing. Really, because I definitely see what Hugo is saying. But I still, I don't know. There's part of me which still does like it, and I guess it's the part of me that clings on to queer representation for better or worse. Unfortunately, yeah. Like I don't know. I'm kind of I'll take what I can get sort of thing.
The thing is, that's the thing. It works, but. Imagine if it worked and was also better and also included 100%. To a better degree. Yeah,
100%. Yeah, 100%. Anyway, let's listen to this voice note from Hugo.
There once was an ep that aired one night, a god-awful mess, a pitiful plight. The plot set sail, then sank from sight. Oh, woe, Mr. Chibbs, oh, woe. Soon may the sea devils come with a plot that's not so dumb. One day when this mess is done, we'll take our leave and go. Then Yaz and the Doctor, late in the game, confessed a love to Tepitu name. 2 eps to go, it lands so lame, a hollow, pointless show. Soon may poor Yaz be free from this half-baked tragedy. One day when she's truly seen, we'll take our leave and go. Soon may the fish show come to show us how it should be done. One day when the fish show is run, we'll take our leave and go.
Wow.
Absolutely incredible work.
As soon as that started playing, I immediately remembered the fact that do you remember when the Wellerman was big? Yeah. Because of that TikTok guy? Yeah. He actually, BBC got in touch with him to do one for this episode of Doctor Who. There was a promo for this episode. And I'll play it in a second. Yeah. But that's actually the Wellerman, but like a Doctor Who version.
That's awesome. I had no idea about that. That's fucking cool.
That was great. I fucking love a sea shanty.
Yeah, so that was actually unironically, that's a toe tapper right there. Hugo, we need to strike some sort of deal where we put out your voice note, the songs specifically. Yeah. We collate them into a big fucking EP. Yeah. And we sell it on the merch store, and you can just take the money from it.
Well, that's not
no. I think because we have done nothing for that.
Let's not be crazy.
We'll cut Pierce out.
We'll talk. No. We'll talk. We'll see what cut we can arrange. Okay?
Yeah, but that would be very, very fun.
All right, it's Nathan Evans, who is the guy who does the sea shanty thing. Here it is.
There once was a ship, I'll tell you this. The name of the ship was the TARDIS. When trouble blew up, they didn't get down or below. You bully boys blow. Soon may the Doctor come to bring us danger, adventure, then some. One day when the saving is done, she'll take her leave and go. So there is a secret we can't keep. They're coming back, the devils of the deep. Where have they been? Maybe asleep. Very soon you will know. Soon may the Doctor come to bring us danger, adventure, then some. One day when the saving is done, she'll take her leave and go. Join the sea devils and a pirate crew. They're causing trouble like in 72. What on earth will the Doctor do? Very soon you will know. Soon may the Doctor come to bring us danger, adventure, then some. One day when the saving is done, she'll take her leave and go.
unironically,
click below and subscribe to the official Doctor Who YouTube channel.
bit of fun at the end.
Don't
There.
forget.
Unironically, better than the actual episode.
Yeah, that.
Also, you couldn't see the video, but edited better than the episode as
really?
well. Yeah.
The thing about this, right, is that's very fun because that's the version that the show put out and pay for to promote. And Hugo's version is the actual true reflection of how everyone feels about the episode.
Yeah. Yeah.
Like that guy's all like, "Isn't this episode gonna be cool?" And Hugo's like,
Well, it's commissioned by the
"Absolutely
BBC.
fucking not."
Okay. They're not going to be like, hey, tell everyone how shit this episode is, are they? Okay.
Oh, that'd be fun. On the Discord, Nathan, Spook Dog, brackets Rach says, "It's utterly dire, but at least it has that bit where a sea devil sounds like he calls the Doctor a twat." Which
Does
is very
it?
fun. Oh, do you not know about this?
No, I don't
it's
remember
so
that.
funny, Nathan. It's when they're like Yaz and the Doctor are with the Sea Devil on the Sea Devil ship.
Yeah.
And the Sea Devil does say quiet, but the way they say quiet makes it sound like they just walk past and go twat.
Oh,
really funny.
interesting. I'll have to find that later.
Yeah, you'll have to have a little look at it. Also, Sage on the Discord says, "Okay, this is the worst episode of Doctor Who. Genuinely awful in every way. There's not a single good aspect of this other than the outfits, I guess. What the fuck is this? Who thought this was good? At one point, the Doctor says, 'Don't let the swords touch your skin,' as if that is previously unheard of advice."
Yeah. Yeah.
Very, very fun.
Good stuff. Lawrence loves it, though. It's not his favorite episode.
It's my favorite episode of Doctor Who.
Yeah.
It's my favorite episode.
Lawrence is like School Reunion Who?
School Reunion's also not my favorite episode.
You
of
love
Doctor Who.
School Reunion.
I do love School Reunion.
A bad episode
It's
of Doctor
such a
Who.
good. Look at them chips, man. Those chips are making people smart.
Half of them chips. Man. I don't actually think it's a bad episode. It's good, but it's just...
I will say we're missing a voice note from Nat this week, which is unfortunate.
Yeah.
So we can't
Rest in
hear-
peace, Nat.
R.I.P. Dan. But
She's
Nat
dead.
has said, "I'm sorry, boys, but I have no time to do a voice note this week. This episode pisses me off so much for taking a really interesting historical figure, not from the UK or America for once, but proceeding to put her in one of the worst episodes of Doctor Who and ruining it. But hey, at least Dan's gone soon. Silver lining for me."
Well, there we go.
There you go.
There we go. I agree with what she's saying, though. Yeah. Not the Dan part, but the...
But the other part, yeah.
Yeah.
Totally. Well,
A
that is
big
it.
old shame.
Big old shame indeed. Any more to read out, Nathan? Any more
No.
for any more?
That's everything.
That is bloody right then.
That's not everything. There are more emails, and as always, I do thank everyone who took the time to read it. I
Yes.
unfortunately just cannot read them all out.
Look, it would be a very long
I do
show.
thank
You
you
heard how long they used to be when we had to
Exactly.
do that, all right?
Yeah.
They were about this long, but now we get to spend more time talking about the actual episode.
Exactly.
So, yeah. Anyway, if you've enjoyed this, give us a little 5-star review. That would be so cool. You can also check out the TikTok and the Instagram and the Threads and the Blue Sky.
Don't worry about Blue Sky.
Don't worry about Blue Sky. There we go. It didn't take long. At Still Got Legs Pod. Nathan, by the time this episode goes up, there should actually be some stuff being posted up there, like TikToks and such.
Well, maybe if you do your fucking job.
Oh, come on, man. I'm doing it.
Don't come on me, man.
I'm trying
all right?
my hardest.
Okay. But yeah, some TikToks are in production, so they should be up there now.
They should be hitting
Hopefully.
feeds as we speak.
Hopefully, no. We said this before, but
They're not for you
they're
guys.
they're not really for you.
It's promotion.
It's promotion.
Purely,
okay?
hey, we have
Yeah.
a Doctor Who podcast.
You're already here.
Yeah.
Okay.
We don't need you.
We already swindled you.
Yeah.
Okay.
You're here, and you're not going anywhere
You
either.
can't leave. We lock the door once you're in. Okay.
We do have a Discord if you want to make some pals. It's not just about Doctor Who in there. There's movie nights going on. There's other shit
Whoa.
happening all the fucking time.
Lawrence is always joining movie night.
I'm not. I never am. Nathan does, though, sometimes. Maybe once in the last year or something.
I joined one, yeah.
We also have a Patreon. I don't know if you've noticed, but we've actually mentioned it a few times, rather smoothly this episode, I think.
I don't recall that at
No,
all.
I don't know. Well, I may as well do it again now then, just in
Okay.
case, yeah.
Yeah.
If for some reason you want to hear more of us, you can grab 3 bonus episodes every single month. along with some
And
other
early
rewards and stuff.
episodes of this fucking show as well. Kind of.
Oh, in a way that is not the way you'd want it to be.
Yeah. There's not like an early separate feed.
No,
okay?
there's not.
Don't get
there's
us
not.
wrong, but
We got to have our ad money in
yeah.
one place, all right?
you
Come on.
gotta get it for fucking whatever. Lawrence, give me a time code.
There's other shows on the network. Sorry about that. There's other shows on the network as well. There's Saturday Morning Cartoon Club and Talking Pictures Pod by Brian and David. You've got the entire backlog of Another Happy Pod, which is a pop culture podcast where we talked about all sorts of things. There's also a backlog of the Fish and Chip Files, which is a Gavin and Stacey rewatch podcast. That is it from us, Nathan. Do you have any parting words for the listeners?
I do, Lawrence. Friends is a good TV show, and you Gen Z whippersnappers should stop bullying me for enjoying it. Please. Good night.